Well, guys, this is an episode that needs no introduction. It's episode... Well, you guys all scream it out at once. What episode is it?
30?
69.
82.
Is it
That's a bad bingo. Oh, 18, 69. I'm glad somebody went with the 69. That's awesome. But no, this is glorious episode number 100.
Of what?
Not Rich, just bored. That's awesome. Yeah, I honestly didn't think I'd get this far.
Fuck, none of us did.
Oh, I actually, to be honest, I knew I was gonna get far. I knew it. And also because in lieu of the 100th episode, I have an announcement to make. Are you ready?
I am ready.
The new official game of the Not Rich Just Bored brand is Farm D on Steam.
Oh,
finally.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
God.
Yeah.
That's a great
sponsor.
Time.
That is.
Do you have code?
I'm going to be giving away.
You better.
I'm going to be giving away 7 Steam codes in the next week.
3 of them better come to us. You know what I'm saying?
I better. Everybody's going to be like Googling, what the fuck is Farm D? If you guys look it up, it is an awesome game. Just look it up at Steam.
I basically spent
101. I would like to start with my 4-part apology.
It's literally like the best game for my $10,000 VR setup. It's unreal.
Oh, damn.
Well, I thought your other favorite was Orc Massage.
Yes, that's a gooder.
Farm D on Steam.
Did you look it up, Stremlin? Do you know who it is?
Yeah, I want to see. I want to see all the things we can do.
Okay. By the way, while he's looking that up, I forgot to say, yeah, I'm joined by 3, of course, friends of the pod. They've been on here before.
Oh my god! They have a tablet. They're filming this thing. Oh my god!
It's good.
Yeah.
You're like, is that Papa John?
Make sure you turn off safe search.
Holy fuck.
I'm looking at the Steam website here. Jeez, damn!
They don't hold back, hey?
It's pretty hot.
They don't.
Mm-hmm.
But
wow, that's crazy.
Yes, I am joined here by the gentleman speaking right now, Sass Kyle. Say hello.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, that's him. And then we got
it's like hello.
Justin, aka Sword. Oh god!
Oh, Jesus Christmas! Why would you post that in the fucking?
We got.
Well, I mean, we had to know.
Sure. And yo.
Yeah, there's Justin, aka the old Sword Kira. He's going to be streaming Farm D soon. He's going to be coming back.
Mm-hmm.
And then
this is what we can expect.
Last but not least, OG fan of the pod, the one, the only, the irreplaceable Cody. Oh, Ryan. Oh, Ryan's here too.
Yeah. The creator,
aka the Houster. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, geez,
good.
There's a whole scene.
Yeah. You're like, because we know what's going on in your life right now. You're like, good. Through gritted teeth. You're like, oh, I'm great.
Yeah.
But what the fuck? Okay, he just for context of people that obviously aren't in our Discord, he's sending a screenshot of Farm D, and it's really fucking
To be
hot.
fair, though, the all reviews are very positive, and the recent reviews are mostly positive. So, I mean, that's better than some games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Customizing is just crazy. You got a pattern, like this guy's got leopard pattern with the color sets. He's got it like peckish.
Yeah.
This is wow. This is something.
It's
Mhm.
great.
Oh, there's some fellatio right there. All right.
So we got to open up with something awesome. So Justin, what'd you get up to last night? Anything sweet?
Mostly suicidal thoughts.
Why? What happened? I don't know. I'm asking sincerely. I have no idea what happened.
I'm sure you don't know. So I thought I would. Well, I got really fucking drunk last night. Like, I went a little bit too far, and then I was like, "Oh, let's do some fucking gambling on stake, and let's be stupid." And I'm like, let's do a 2K gambling stream, because you've tuned into those before where I'll do some like gambling on stake or whatever, and it's always funner if people are watching. But
Yeah.
it didn't go so good. It actually went terrible.
It went fucking terrible. Me
Yeah.
and
I
my
never lost so much money so quick in my fucking entire life.
yeah.
You know, you could have. You know what you should have done is you should have just given me 1,500 and then just spend the 500. Yeah, at least 1,500 of it would have been well used.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking sure, you would have finally completed your 10-year PC.
Exactly. You took that away from me.
You know, if you put $2,000 in now and you win, then you make it all back. Basically, essentially, you're at net zero.
Honestly, why don't I just go back in the stake? We'll throw $2,000 on blackjack, and we'll see if I get it back.
That'll be.
Hey, yeah, man.
You really will be jumping off a building then.
Hey, worst case scenario, you lose out. Just put $4,000 in next time.
Actually, that's true. You just keep putting in until you win your money back.
Huh.
That's a good strat, actually.
That's speedrun strats right there.
Yeah.
Double or nothing, man.
That's called bankruptcy percent. But like it's like he's not even joking though. Me and my brother, because we happened to play WoW time, we were watching because he's like, please watch me stream. I'm like, okay, fine. I gotta go to bed soon, but
Yeah.
don't worry, he did not keep me up late at all. Literally, we watched the stream, we tuned in, and it was probably 5-6 minutes.
Yeah.
Like that game didn't give him shit.
It didn't
Normally,
give me nothing. It didn't even tease me.
yeah,
It didn't even it was sad.
I know. And NG Slot should have been there going like, show me the power of your bonus.
Literally, dude, I'm not even kidding. I woke up this morning because I was pretty hammered last night, and I'm like, okay, that was a dream, right? Like I didn't actually fucking do that. And then I'm like, oh my god, I actually fucking did that. Holy shit. I was so upset with myself this morning. It wasn't even funny.
Oh, I believe it. Like that's
But I was anyways, so they were having you had higher odds of getting like the bonus thing or whatever if you did $30 spins. And I think that was probably the first red flag, because what kind of game has usually the bonus is that like if you fucking do like a $2.50 spin, not a fucking $30 spin. I think that was the first red flag. But anyways, I was doing $30 spins and
Yeah.
I never got jack shit. It just sucked back my $2,000 like it was fucking nothing.
Damn.
it really did. Like it was fucking nuts. The last time I happened to be in a hotel and he was doing it, and he played for, I think he started with $1,000, and he started playing, and he probably played for an hour. And like I literally I should have done a hot tub stream of a stream, because I was in a hot tub just watching your stream.
And then, honestly, like I've won big before. Like that one time I won $4,500, which was, so it's not like I haven't won, but it's just usually it entertains me a bit, like I like to treat gambling as entertainment, but that was nothing. That was just like fucking raw dogging the fuck out of me and say, you know what I mean? Like,
it didn't do anything. It didn't give you a bonus. It, like I said, you only won 5 times, I think, like actually won.
Yeah, but it was just like the winnings were like, oh, I get a free roll, sweet. That was my fucking winnings.
Well, you say you treat it like entertainment. Think about it. Any movie you watch, there's a down, and then there's the happy ending. So you got to put $2,000 in right now.
Yeah,
that happy ending.
That's right.
Yeah, there was no happy ending there. That's for sure.
Right now, you're at the part where the guy goes to the training montage and gets stronger. And then and then you come back.
But honestly, though, like gambling is a dopamine rush. It really is on those wins, but it can be pretty depressing.
Well, I don't know about Ryan, but me definitely. I mean, he was with me, but I got like addicted to. There's a slot machine at the casino called Kronos.
Yeah.
I literally got addicted to that thing, bro. I was like. For like 2 weeks, I'd be like going to the casino every week. Like I'd be like, and because I kept winning, right?
Yeah,
and like it's a fun game.
Before COVID too, we did like usually on birthdays we would go to the casino and we'd play blackjack. And I don't know what it was. If it was my birthday, I would lose, but you guys would win some money. And then when it was your guys' birthday, I would win and you would lose.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
the
I think
opposite luck.
and your brother, like I swear, he just wanted to get into a fist fight. He was so fucking infused.
Oh, yeah.
So fucking bad. And then
Holy shit.
the one day there, I remember one of the last times we went to the casino, and your brother fucking booted the machine. And I'm like, I need to
Yeah.
walk away before security fucking
Oh my
throws us out.
god.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
kicked, like booted the shit out of it.
Oh, yeah.
He would-
Jesus.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god, we're gonna die.
He's not the guy who should be gambling.
No.
Yeah, no.
I've seen him in Call of Duty. I don't want to see him at a blackjack
Yeah.
table, but the hand goes wrong.
No kidding.
No, literally, he was like playing water dragons with me, and like I'm like winning $300, and I have like 99 free spins going, and he's absolutely out of money, just skunked. And he's like, "You fucking,"
Yeah.
and he's like, "You fucking cunt," and he hits the machine.
Yeah,
Holy
there's
shit.
2 times that he did it at the
Yeah.
the one that you typically play at.
Yeah,
he
Chronos.
slapped the machine. Yeah, he fucking slapped the shit out of that machine.
Yes.
And then
Oh
yeah,
my
there was another
goodness.
one that was near the entrance, and it was kind of a little bit out of the way.
Yeah.
We weren't
Yeah.
out in the full public, and yeah, he fucking just kicked that thing. I was
Ooh.
like, oh fuck me, I didn't get
Yeah.
out of here.
Yeah.
I imagine they get that a lot, though, eh?
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
Oh, a question for you guys. I have a theory, but I honestly think that online gambling pays better than going to like a casino.
yeah, clearly.
It might.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. The only thing I gamble with is my life.
Oh, Jesus.
Like,
But I honestly do because I've had way bigger winnings doing online gambling than I've ever had going to an actual casino. And my theory with that is because online they don't pay any of those infrastructure fees that actual casinos have.
right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
it's,
that might
it's
be.
all on servers, right?
Yeah.
But
Right?
I was talking to you last night about how it's weird to me how you'll have gambling streamers like they're mostly on Kick now because I don't think Twitch
Yeah.
allows. Does Twitch allow gambling? I don't even know.
I don't know
But-
not anymore. No.
I don't
You know
think
what they're
so.
gonna allow?
Well, we know what they're gonna allow.
Yeah.
They're gonna allow some crazy shit that we'll get into soon. But they got the like the gambling streams on Kick. I was saying like it seems like you watch those guys and they always win. They're always winning.
Yeah.
And even if
I would bet my life savings that they like their profile, like if they're sponsored by Stake, they have higher chances of winning for sure.
that's what I
a
feel like
promotional thing.
because then it shows people like, oh shit, you could win, and
Yeah,
then you want to go play.
Yep.
willing to bet the guy's like, yeah, wow, winning. So man, this is so fun. Then he quits and he goes back to his day job as marketing of fucking
At
whatever
Stake.
online casino.
Yep.
Yeah.
When it came to like near the end for me, when it came to gambling, like I really lost interest in the slot machines. It was literally like blackjack. That was just kind of my thing. I enjoyed it. It just felt like there was a higher chance. And if I didn't walk out with money, at least like Cody or your brother, like at least there's a higher chance of at least one of us 3 winning something out of it, you know?
Just
Mhm.
learn
Yeah.
how to count cards.
Well, you
You
got
always win.
you got to stop hitting on 19 for fuck's sakes. Jesus.
I like to play dangerously.
So here's some information. Are you guys familiar with Trainwreck? He was
Yes.
like a real okay
yeah,
Trainwreck.
he's isn't he the leader of Kick or
Yeah, he's an investor for sure. But anyways, he revealed that he has paid $360 million to buy State Casino. So
Really?
there you
Shit.
go. Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. You know, you're just playing with their money.
Yeah.
It's just getting funneled back into the system.
Yeah, so it's literally he's not a gambling streamer. That's his job.
Yep.
He's
Essentially,
a
yeah.
marketer.
But like, there's no. What I think is scummy about it though is that there's no talk about like these are altered odds or something. You know, it's just
Yeah.
like it's just him streaming as if he's just gambling. So it's like it's pretty
Yep.
clear because, like I said, he'll put in $3,000. He'll be down to $400, and all of a sudden he'll get this grandmaster spin, right, and it'll be back up to 5, and it's like it's the luck is too like dramatic almost.
Just too good.
Yeah. What's that game that I was trying to play but I couldn't figure it out? Where you drop the ball and it bounces around and it has the
Plinko.
Basketball.
Plinko.
Oh.
Bro, that shit has been getting pushed so hard on like my Instagram feed lately. Like legit. Like it's just like like it's targeted advertising for me to play that. It's the weirdest thing.
It's a simulation, man. They want you to
I
play
think
it.
that's a sign, man.
Yeah, $2,000 on Plinko right now. Let's do it.
There you go.
We're doing it live, guys.
Yeah.
Of course, we're gonna have to ask our Patreons that we don't have, and I don't have Patreon set up, but we'll need you guys to fund this.
Yeah.
But
anyways, it keeps showing like people winning big, you know? Like they'll and it's always something stupid. It's like this guy bets his paycheck, his monthly paycheck on Plinko, and of course the little ball, he bets like $20 and it shoots over to the 1,000 times and he gets 20 grand. It's like, yeah, that shit is just baiting people, you know what I mean? So hard.
They got to show the rest of that part of the commercial where he's cheering. He's won 20 grand. He's like, I can finally get back to a house. I've lost the last 30 paychecks.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
destitute.
honey, we can get the car back for the repo man.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
yeah, so you were talking about Twitch, of course. We were all talking about Twitch, and then they've changed their guidelines recently. Did you guys watch or read that article at all?
I actually didn't know.
About it.
I looked at it briefly.
Yeah. I haven't like read it all, but from what I've been able to gather, some lady was on there and she had like basically she had her stream cam set up so that it shows like she's naked clearly, but
Yeah.
the camera just cuts off her nipples, but everything else is out, right?
I did see that. Yeah.
You're like, I was watching that one.
I was watching that one. I was tuned into that specific one. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
but she got her name's Morg Pie, I guess. But she got banned for that, right? Which is weird.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah, which is weird, right? Like they say no nudity on there. I mean, hot tub streams are okay, and
Yeah.
being in that G string, just
To be
being
fair, I'm surprised they banned her. Is she ugly?
She's just gaming. What's the big deal?
Is she ugly? Fuck. But
I mean, that's the only reason I could think they ban.
no, but seriously,
Sure.
okay, but this is the thing. They brought it back where they're actually changing their guidelines now to like allow more scantily clad stuff and like
Funny. It's like they're
like-
making money off of it.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
They're-
Yeah.
They're basically making it so that there could be right here. This is what it reads out. It says content that deliberately highlighted breasts, buttocks, or pelvic region, even when fully clothed, fictionalized, so like drawn or anime, any of that stuff. Body writing on the breasts, like art. Some people body painted shit.
Which I actually have some respect for those people if they're not like trying to advertise. Like I've seen some crazy body paintings that is just like, holy smokes, that's unreal.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Like people make themselves like the Pandora people or whatever, like the Avatar.
Yeah.
It's
Is
really
it
cool.
not? Because what is it? Art?
Body paint.
Art?
Yeah,
Well, no.
body
I'm
art,
talking about
body
the
paint.
fucking chicks that are pretty much have their tits hanging out. But like, isn't that?
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of-
that's art.
okay. But like, so
That's what I tell my wife.
But like, is that not insulting for the people? Like, again, I'm not into the whole body painting thing, but like those people that actually do take that serious and like are trying to make a whole, painting their bodies and stuff. Is that not kind of insulting that now you have a group of these fucking people that are just like pretty much just not showing their nipples and classified the same as those people that like actually are artists and draw on their bodies?
Yeah, it could be in a sense. But at least I think honestly the body painters were literally banned from Twitch there for a while.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, and I don't care. Like, what? Like, I'll just continue this thing. It goes on to say erotic dances are allowed,
Mhm.
like strip teases, and then
Hold up. So like,
Pole dancing?
I
Would that be
gotta say
okay?
this though.
Yep.
Pole dancing. I gotta say, like, all of this sounds like exactly what's been going on on Twitch already. Just now, everyone can do it, and not just exclusively the
Yes.
pretty ones.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not just Amaranth.
Yeah. Or,
Yeah.
or the big names, you know.
Yeah.
But the fucked up thing is you could have an ugly fucking chick doing the same thing, and say if she was the first one to do it, she would just get banned, and now would be the end of it. It's
Yeah.
because
Until
it's
Pokemon
the
did it.
Fucking yeah, it's just
Yeah, exactly.
these fucking hot chicks fucking do it, and then all of a sudden it's okay. Oh yeah, we'll bend our rules now.
Yeah.
Because we got a hot chick fucking bringing in shit tons of cash to our
Yep.
fucking website.
So the
Yeah.
system
There's no
works.
moral. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's art, man.
it's just
Yeah.
basically like the things. What they're doing is the things that like people like Amaranth and stuff have gotten away with the whole time. They're basically making it like, yeah, it's legal, like it's good, it's in the guidelines now. But
Yeah.
what was always bullshit was that they were taking off. Like I said, there was that popular speedrunner that always I can't remember his name right now, but he always does it shirtless. And like the one time he got up and like not his dick wasn't out, but his like, the V that guys have. I don't have one, but
The
some
bulge.
well, no, they have
something like a V, buddy.
like-
Don't worry. I see it.
no, it's like a
It's like a U, but
yeah.
Big
it's,
U.
It's missing you. But
It's an O.
like basically his pants were a little bit too far down, and they literally
Oh, okay, yeah.
like they literally just fucking banned him for I think it was a 14 days, something like that. But like just bullshit like that. And meanwhile, you go to the front page, it's all hot tubs, and it's
Yeah. Yeah.
it's either
You know, the thing
hot
that-
tub streams or no
the thing
go
that
on.
that drives me nuts. Sorry for cutting you off. The thing that drives me nuts about Twitch is the fact that they act like they have fucking standards and morals, but it's not the case. Just if I'd honestly, as funny as this sounds, I'd give them more respect if they were just fucking straight out like, oh yeah, no, we're fucking here for the money. These chicks make us fucking money.
Yeah.
And this is why I do it.
Yeah.
Just don't fucking tell me otherwise. Just
Yeah.
don't treat me like an idiot. We all fucking know why you're doing it. Just fucking straight up admit it.
Mhm.
Well, it's like
the
those
stupid thing
workout-
with companies.
It's like those workout streams too. Where the
yeah.
lady's like, oh yeah, well I'm gonna do my sets and squats now. It has to be angled right up my butt crack. There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
And then some guy just looked at me.
You were
Oh,
you were
shit
watching
triggers the fuck out
You're
of
mad-
me, dude.
you were watching my
you-
stream.
Yeah, I was watching your stream. It's great. Keep doing that, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, you're not mad that the guy stared at you. Then you're mad that he didn't pay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like,
Oh, sorry.
you don't have to film your squats from that angle. You can
Oh,
literally
yeah.
do any angle.
Sorry, I just had to go to my fridge and grab this delicious Prime energy drink.
Oh, you're drinking Prime too?
Wait, aren't we all drinking Prime right now?
Isn't that one of your major sponsorships?
Well, we're looking into it.
Hey,
I
I'll tell
want-
you this much.
I want to be the guy that gets beat up at WrestleMania. Wearing
Yeah.
wearing the Prime outfit.
I had one 6 hours ago, and I'm still hydrated. It
Oh my
works.
God. Dude, I had
Oh.
two
You
today.
actually, honestly, you sound hydrated.
Thanks.
I had two
Yeah.
today, and I don't have to drink water for the next 2 years.
Yeah. The only problem I have is, after drinking Prime, like my dick drains on the ground everywhere I go.
Well, that's because it's so big, right? From the Prime.
Yeah.
There's
Prime.
actually a story. It was
hydrated.
There's a story that just came out. It was a guy that got lost in the Sahara Desert, but he happened to have a bottle of Prime in his back pocket. He pulled that bitch out, he drank it, and he was still lost, but he lived another 30 days before he died.
That's
'Cause of-
actually
Because of that one Prime.
yeah. That actually is old historical story, eh? That's how the Nile came to be. He drank Prime, and he walked his way all across Egypt to the ocean. You can tell because his footprints on either side of the Nile River. That was his dick dragging along from the Prime.
Jesus.
And then before he died, he pissed out all the hydration, and that's where
Huh.
the river came from.
And it was clean. It's clean.
And it's clean, it's sterile, and I like
That much hydration. Sterile.
That's why the Nile is very sweet, unlike the Ganges.
Yeah. Cody's
But-
over here flying across the world tasting rivers.
Yeah, but when it comes to the whole Twitch thing, Like, what do you guys really think's the answer? Like, I personally almost think that creators should just moderate their own channels and like don't have like a rule for the platform, have a rule for the channels. Because I mean, people already do that, right? When you go to a channel, what's it say in the chat? It says no racist, homophobic, you know.
Or you do the other end of it where it's like, you know what I'm talking about, Cody.
Is that not what
they need some moderation, obviously,
No,
because
but that's
like
what,
you can't be going around being like, this is the no racist channel, this is the no women channel, this here's the child porn channel. We don't really talk about that. You need some fucking line to stop some of that.
No, for sure. That's the thing. You need the lines. But I think on Kick, I like it because you can be racist on Kick, but like, guess what? Nobody's gonna fucking watch you.
Yeah,
because the people filter out themselves.
Yeah,
you can say what like right now. Like one thing that I would joke around when we're just talking shit like we are right now, I would call somebody like a half a fag. I'm not, you know, it's not like I'm using that as a slur or anything. It's just like how we talk to each other, right? People just joke around. Whereas like, you know, a platform like Twitch and stuff, like anything you say, no matter the context, it is what it is, and you are labeled as that. It's just not
that's
fair.
The problem. That's the problem is they never look into the context of
well, and
whatever you say, right?
YouTube
and context changes everything.
Exactly.
Context changes everything.
Yeah, context is everything. And I mean, this podcast, I still have a fucking not a strike, but I still have a warning on my channel because it stays for a couple of years on the YouTube channel for this podcast from during COVID. In my one episode, I mentioned Joe Rogan in the description and about talking about the vaccines and stuff. And like literally, I got a warning, and it got flagged for medical misinformation.
Dude,
it's dumb. Freaking Instagram's been trying to get me banned for like.
Oh my god! Please talk about that.
I want to talk about Instagram. I want to talk about Instagram as well. Okay, because like you said, my Instagram got flagged the other day where like it's like you are flagged, can't monetize, blah blah blah. And all I did was share a video of Trump where somebody put that filter where like that filter where they look defined, like where the guy looks defined, like you have the jawline and everything, and it was Trump talking and it made him look all like sweet, and my fucking account got flagged for posting that video.
What?
Wow.
Oh my
I'm
god.
not even kidding. I'm not even kidding, dude.
Do they tell you it gets flagged?
Yes, it pops up on my freaking Facebook when I log into it.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
What happened to you, Stremic? Yeah, because Stremic was telling me about some bullshit that's been happening to him on Instagram. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, let's see if I can find it all. I'll say one thing that happened is I did get a strike where it was in a comment thing, and there's like this guy with a machete tapping on people's windows in a thing, and I said, and they asked, what would you do if somebody's doing this? And I'd said like honestly, probably just run him over. I got flagged for that because of violence, which is like, okay, fair, is violent intent. However, there's people, I'd fucking shoot them. People showing gifs of people getting hit by trucks and stuff like that. None of them got flagged. But I also got flagged. Where else is it?
Wasn't it something about football or something?
I got flagged on the Saskatchewan Roughriders football channel. Yeah, awesome stuff. And it was. That one says try again later. I've got a whole bunch of saved stuff. There's a lot of them, but I got flagged for saying, love to see it. Defense is going to need a lot of work. We lost some great players through trade and unfortunate circumstances, and we need good defense to take it to basically make this team go. Good job, coach. Yeah, wow. I got flagged for that. I got flagged several times talking about the new head coach, congratulating him and saying like, awesome, glad to see a defensive-minded coach. That's it.
What's their reasoning for flagging you?
Spam.
Yeah, I know. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
That literally.
And then I went to Twitter, posted the same thing on their Twitter thing, and then said, yeah, anyway, that's the comment that got me basically I got banned from the Saskatchewan Roughriders channel. Like, I could not see any of their posts or anything.
Yeah.
So I said, yeah, anyway, that's the thing that got me banned. Within like 2 minutes, I was unbanned. but I still every time I posted stuff, they'd still block it for spam. So
Oh, that's ridiculous.
yeah.
Yeah, it really is.
So
The so the other thing was we're gonna switch gears here for there's the Game Awards recently. I'm sure you guys
Yeah.
did. I'm sure nobody watched it because nobody.
I never watched it. I usually I
Which part
do,
of it?
but I honestly didn't watch it this year.
I just don't care. We'll get into this in a little bit, but
oh, did the best game of the year win?
yeah, Resident Evil 4. Just
Oh no, I was
No.
thinking, the best one, day before.
Oh, the day before. We're gonna get into that too. That's fucked.
I love that. Yeah, yeah.
But that one thing I thought was funny about the Game Awards too was that Starfield wasn't even up for any awards.
No,
Starfield wasn't up for awards.
And honestly, I'm gonna speak about this.
Sorry. It didn't win any
Okay.
awards.
No,
Okay.
And
No.
it was. I don't think it was in the running for Game of the Year.
no, I don't know if it was.
I don't know. Baldur's Gate 3 won, and they deserve it.
And they deserved it. I seen so many people saying, "Oh, Baldur's Gate is such a boring ass game." Blah 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 blah. Baldur's Gate, like I personally haven't finished it. I might only have like 8 hours in it, but it is a great game. You know what I mean? I can't even say one bad thing about that game. I honestly can't.
Oh yeah.
I've heard
And-
of great things. Again, Baldur's Gate isn't really done my alley, but I have heard like incredible things about it.
Mhm.
Okay, so the Game of the Year, just for context here, Game of the Year was Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, the remake, obviously.
Should won.
Mhm.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder, which I don't even know why the fuck that's on there.
I
Because
haven't even heard of that game.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
well, I know it's the new Super Mario Bros. And it's a side scroller that you'll beat in like not even 8 hours, and it's $90.
I'll tell you
And it's
what-
$90.
How
Okay.
could that
Yeah, and
even
then,
be an
I know, and
Nintendo.
then Tears of the Kingdom is the last one. That's
okay? Fair enough. Yeah, that's fair.
That's a fair one. Like I said,
Yeah.
and yeah, Baldur's Gate 1.
Tears of the
Yeah.
Kingdom, is that Zelda?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the new
I'm
one.
hearing that game was literally a copy and paste from the first one.
Yeah, well, the world was, yes. They changed the world up, but that's the thing. I was worried about that in that game, but when I actually played it, there's a lot more to it. Like they fixed the problems with the overworld of it being empty. It's a lot more full.
Yeah,
And also
I didn't like the last one, and
No.
I haven't even played the new one. But I know you were really into it there for a while.
Yeah, I loved it. And like they added there's the deep dark, I can't remember what it's called, but there's the underground. So it's the size of the whole map is also underground. There's also an underground version of it. Like,
Yeah,
and then there's
Nice.
a sky version, which is quite a bit smaller, but still like so they did expand the map quite a bit. So I was worried that it was just going to be a copy and paste thing because technically it was.
did the world ever feel too big though?
Slightly at times.
Yeah,
Slightly at times, but fast travel helps a lot with that. But it's just
Yeah. That's my biggest grief with these newer style open world games is just like you lose interest because you're spending more time fucking in these void spaces
yeah.
than actually doing anything.
Yeah, like just walking around, right?
Yeah,
You just-
right?
and that's why, like, I got a lot of hate for this, but I literally said I could not get myself to beat or even barely play. What was the first one? Breath of the Wild. I didn't like
Yeah,
it.
me neither.
I didn't like
I
it.
hated that game. I put maybe 8 hours in that game, and I could not
Yeah,
force myself to even play it. I couldn't do it.
it just
Wow.
sucked. It just sucked.
Yeah.
It was not. It didn't feel like a Zelda game. It was.
Dude, and I'm like the biggest fucking Zelda fan, like the old school Zeldas, like those were like, oh man, to this, like the nostalgia that I get from Ocarina of Time is intense, but I can't play these new Zelda games.
Yeah, no, they're not
You know
as good.
The related to the video game awards, the thing that drove me again biased because I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. Fucking
Just a little bit, eh?
Yeah.
just a tad.
That game
But it-
was an acid flip. That's a new game.
The fucking Legend of Zelda won Best Action Adventure Game.
Jesus.
I don't
Right.
know
Well,
the
to be
fuck-
fair, Resident Evil's
blowing a bunch
not really much action. Well, it's a lot of action, but I don't know about adventure.
I would say It's kind of an event. Well, yeah, I would say
What's
action. for
what's the
sure.
adventure? Fucking getting chainsawed in half. I guess that's kind of adventure.
It's part of the adventure. Who was in the running for adventure? Like, was Resident Evil in the running?
Yeah, it was.
Oh wow.
Who were they up
yeah.
against?
Legend of Zelda. Let's see, best action adventure.
They were up against Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
Super Mario is a fucking
yeah,
wonderful
Super
game.
Mario Bros.
That's a wonder.
It's a wonder why it was in there.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2, Spider-Man, and Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
So it's basically the fucking Game of the Year nominees, except for Super Mario Bros. Wonder and
Jedi.
yeah,
Was Jedi in there?
Yeah, it was Jedi. No, it wasn't. But they basically swapped out Super Mario Bros. Wonder for Jedi. That's funny.
Wow.
But yeah, I don't know. It has been a good year for gaming, but I do think Baldur's Gate deserved the victory.
I do.
Spider-Man 2, I don't think should have been in there because it's literally like, I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's a good game, guys. I get it. I never played it, but like the first one was awesome, and it looks exactly like the first one. It's just that's why I think it shouldn't be in here because it's not revolutionary. It looks like the same fucking game. Which again,
A lot of people are saying that
can you really revolutionize that game though? I mean, what can you add to a Spider-Man game?
No, you can,
I mean,
that's the thing, you can't. But like,
yeah,
but that's what I mean. Like that's why I'm like, that shouldn't really be Game of the Year. I don't know.
I feel like that goes with a lot of stuff too, though. Like Resident
really
Evil.
does,
I mean,
yeah.
Resident Evil 4 remake. That seems like it. They didn't really change a whole lot either. It seems like it was a remake of something.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, the funny thing is, a lot of people hated the fact that it was even in the Video Games Awards. They felt like it was not worth. It was not worth being put into any category.
Really?
Yeah, well, a lot of people just disregard any kind of remake, which I understand that way of thinking because you should praise originality for sure. But like, but like those games they at least did a lot to bring it back. Like they really did polish that game.
The fair is they have the story kind of down. But at the same time, too, why is it that a fucking remake is better than some of the fucking most like new IPs out there?
Yeah, I was gonna counter that originality thing here. On one hand, it's like they should praise originality, but name one game that's truly fucking original nowadays.
No,
like
there's nothing.
There's something's gonna pop up for sure, but like everything's got a copy of something.
Well, in a sense, it does. Yeah, the ideas have run thin.
Well, just remember, the day before is original.
The day before is an excellent piece of art.
It's original,
and not like the nudity art.
It's a meme for sure.
It should have been the nudity art.
Did you guys?
It's like,
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like again in that category of like the best game of the year. Game of the year. What is it? Baldur's Gate 3, Spider-Man 3, or Spider-Man 2? Sorry, Resident Evil 4 remake. Was Zelda in there? I don't even know if Zelda was
Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and then Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
Alan Wake 2 as well.
So and Alan Wake 2. Now I don't know about Alan Wake 2 because I never played the original, but from my understanding, it takes place in the same settings as the first one. Zelda takes place in the same fucking world.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 takes place in the same fucking
in the same
world.
city. Yes, exact same city.
So it's like, what's the difference? Like, okay, and I understand like the whole thing with the fucking Resident Evil being a remake, but it's like people are like complaining about like Resident Evil being like, oh, it's not an original thing. I'm like, you have 3 other games in that category that are literally using the same fucking levels.
Yeah, the same map.
So what's the difference between them rebuilding an entire thing compared to Sony going, oh, we'll just take the city from the first one and then put it in this one and add a few little fucking trinkets. It's you could, as a joke.
It's an asset. It's like an asset flip. It really is.
Yeah. So you have 3 out of 4 games that are an asset flip.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And people are complaining because one has remake in front of it. Oh, that's not deserving. What about
and you know what? They really fixed the most important thing. You can give Ada cat ears and a tail.
Like, yeah.
Wait, you can? I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see that picture.
I was.
It's for infinite ammo, isn't it, or something like that?
Yeah. It gives you infinite reload, so it's not like continuous infinite ammo. But
okay.
So
it's kind of lame though it does that. To be honest.
What about Starfield, though, you guys? What do you like? Do you think that it doesn't? I want to talk about Starfield. I think it was the most average game ever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
and you know what I think with Starfield is I'm seeing a lot. Like again, I don't know what to take for talk anymore when it comes to these developers,
Yeah.
but like apparently there's a lot. Like the whole idea behind Starfield, it's supposed to be like in a joke, fucking Skyrim sort of thing. It's supposed to be a long term
Yeah.
game that's supposed to be consistently being updated and more stuff added to it.
Oh.
So like
Yeah.
it's just like you
Well,
know
they left room.
right now it feels like a lot of it's a very average kind of a game, but I think maybe it might be one of those. Again, I can't really say much, but like No Man's Sky, you know, that's a game that was criticized at the very starting
Yeah.
because it
Yeah.
didn't promise, like it didn't end up doing the stuff that it promised at the starting. But again, that's a game that has a good, I don't know if you would put it as a redemption arc. Like there's so
Totally.
much shit to it, right?
Totally, yeah.
So I assume
Mhm.
that, you know, if they did that with No Man's Sky, I assume Bethesda should be probably doing this with Starfield. I imagine like in a few years' time with Starfield, I think it could be a lot different game.
I hope so.
I really doubt it though. I really doubt it because they just
I'm on Cody's side with this one. I doubt it too.
Bethesda has such a big ego.
Yeah.
The thing about No Man's Sky is that it was an indie project. So, you know, an indie project is just making their way downtown, walking fast, you know? But like, so they got that's their first impression, so they had to kind of correct it. Bethesda, they don't give a fuck. They made money.
They don't.
They made
Yeah.
money, and it's the same. If you look, I'm not joking. This is what drove me absolutely nuts about Starfield. If you look at the way you play the game, it's just Skyrim with guns.
Yeah.
Everything,
Yeah.
the fucking procedurally generated little mini dungeons, and then there's a
But
big,
that,
there's
to
a
me,
big
felt
chest
like
at
that-
the end.
That was Fallout to
I
me,
feel
though,
like
too.
I feel like Starfield came out 10 years too late.
It did, and you're right. Fallout is like Skyrim with guns, but Fallout even has its own motif. But it does still have that Bethesda formula. That is the thing, and that is a problem because if Fallout 5 comes, but Fallout 4 came out in that same time, so it's forgivable, right? Came out a while ago now, but this is 2023. We expect a little bit more, at least some change. And
Dude,
like,
the fucking base building was shittier than Fallout 4.
yeah, it was,
Way worse.
and like I said, if Fallout 5 came out like next year and it played the same as Fallout 4, it'd be a fucking disaster.
It would be.
Because the Bethesda formula is too predictable now. Like you said, Skyrim, Fallout 4, and Starfield, they all have like such similar mechanics. Like I said, the random, like the dungeons that you find or anything you go in a cave, whatever. You go in, you fight people. At the end, there's a big chest with loot.
Yes.
And then there's a boss near it. And that rinse and repeat everywhere.
Yeah. Every time.
But the problem I had over Fallout 4 and Skyrim, the problem I had with Starfield is that the characters weren't even memorable. I can't even.
Not at all. I can't remember a single character in that game.
The only character I remember is the cowboy guy. And his name is escaping me right now. McCready?
McCree?
That's
McCree?
It's
No,
hot
no.
noon.
No, what the? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
on.
play that later.
No, that's Overwatch. Yeah, what the fuck was
Yeah, we
that?
got 4
guy?
people. We should play that later.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Except for
For sure.
Ryan doesn't play Blizzard trash. But
So I was gonna say something too about this. Although it seems like you already said everything that needs to be said.
yeah, no,
but like about
give her.
Starfield, like for me, it all comes to like Skyrim. When that game came out, I played it. I went through the whole missions.
Yeah.
I went on side
Yeah.
quests. I had a great time. It was
too.
a wonderful adventure.
Yeah.
Fallouts, I never really played too much of them, unfortunately. Usually the like Fallout 4 didn't work on my computer, but whatever, I skipped through that. And Starfield's coming out, and I'm hearing all these people say such good things about it. Ryan's playing it a crap ton. I see like Neil's playing it a crap ton. I see all these posts on, oh, Starfield's the best thing. I threw a bunch of potatoes in my fucking ship. Sweet, right?
Yeah.
I finally get my chance to play it because my computer's all hooked up, installed. I got the game installed. I finished I did that, and I went on my 2 weeks work shift, come back, and I'm like, awesome. I finally get a chance to play. I play it for like maybe 2-3 hours, and I'm like, this isn't as fun. It's boring. There's a lot of boring stuff. There's a lot of, kind of cutscene stuff going into Shipping fucking around is kind of boring. The fighting is not really that special to me. I'm
No.
kind of more bored than anything.
You know the
And
thing,
then
like,
literally every single article that I see after that point is about how Starfield's kind of just mid and boring.
you know the
And you
thing
know
that
what
killed it for
pisses me
me.
off? Okay, go ahead.
What's
Sorry.
I'll just be quick. Is I don't know if I noticed it so much for the previous games, but this one, it's funny. Doctor Disrespect also mentions this too. Is that I feel like I'm always in the menu. Like I feel like
Oh
the
my
immersion gets killed.
goodness, dude. Yes, the UI is freaking terrible in Starfield.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is.
That's my point. That kind of killed it for me. Like
Yeah.
I know a coworker that's all they do is play that game.
Really?
No joke. They built their computer 55 like spent $5,500 on it. They have like the
Yeah.
14,900K and all this other stuff. They have give me 1 second. I think right now they're probably sitting at 454 hours.
Holy fuck! I have more hours
That's
in
unreal.
5D.
They put
Yeah,
they put
you really
41
do.
hours so
Sponsor.
far apparently this week.
I feel like
Wow.
to play that game. It's like how though? I just don't understand how you can have that much fun. Like, is this guy fucking role playing? Like, he's some fucking kind of space fucking pirate or what?
So
You know?
what his biggest thing right now is he's trying to collect every single legendary weapon or something like that, or
Okay.
suit or something. So that's
That was
literally
always fun. That was always fun in Skyrim.
he
Yeah.
hasn't
Mm.
even I don't know if he's even done the story yet, he said last time I
Okay.
talked to him. At 300 hours, he had not touched a single side story or main story. He had just literally he got on a
What?
ship and started going to every fucking planet to get any legendary thing he
Christ.
could.
Huh.
So
Interesting.
and to be fair, like I said, I did have fun with the game for a little while.
Oh yeah.
But it just I after a while I'm like, what am I even doing? Like this is
It
just
falls off so fast. It really does.
It's just not
Yeah.
fun. And
Another thing that I think. Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, I was just gonna say to me, the world is too big. Like
Yeah, it is.
like just the amount of planets in it. It's like, oh, you gotta survey every planet. Like the surveying planets is fucking tedious, and nobody wants to do it.
Yep.
Like
I didn't
Mhm.
mind that, honestly. I think the biggest thing for
Nerd.
me is if they could just fill in the planets a little bit more. Like again, it's one of those things where right now it looks like it's an empty game. Like again, I don't know. Like a lot of you guys are saying like you don't really trust Bethesda on
I just
in
don't. I don't think they
increasing
will.
this. But I don't know. I like to hope. Like again, I don't know if like maybe I'll play it down later on in a few years. But like, I like to hope that there's some kind of faith in fucking developers.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
It might get the cyberpunk treatment. There's
Yeah.
a game that came out, but generally as a failure. And from
Battery
what I've
low.
heard, this
Yeah.
new expansion has completely revolutionized that game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've heard too from the developers. I actually just read an article recently. They were talking
Charging
about
battery.
Starfields. I should mention too. But they were saying, and I quote, these people like who are criticizing, like they criticizing the game development, but they aren't game developers. They don't understand how it's done. So I have a feeling that's not really a good sign.
Yeah. What about Starfield, the initial ratings and reviews that came out for that game? What complete fucking bullshit paid off reviews, hey?
Oh
10
yeah.
out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10.
And I think one of the issues nowadays, as more specifically as gamers, is we're in a time now where we get thrown information so quickly, like through YouTube shorts, and
Yeah.
so our attention spans are not the same as as we were as kids. Like I
Yeah,
could tell you, like back in the day,
yeah.
like Kyle, me and Kyle, and I think maybe you guys played them too, but like the Hitman series, I used to
Hitman.
love the Hitman series, and like I would take my time at it. And nowadays, it's like when these newer Hitmans come out, I could tell like I want to play, but it's like I don't have
Yeah.
the patience to get through the games anymore. Like the
I
game's
agree
there.
with you 100%, dude. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
that's the biggest thing is this, like, it frustrates me as an individual because I'm aware of it, and it's just
Yeah.
like, fuck, I wish I could have the same
Like attention span.
patience.
Like
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Attention span, patience to play these games, because I feel like it's just like nowadays it's like we're just trying to eat up this, like get through the fucking game is so fucking
Mhm.
fast. Like as soon as like as fast as possible
Yeah.
to get on to the next thing. And then what ends up happening is it sometimes bites us in the ass in the sense of, oh,
Yeah.
we fucking raced through this game. Oh, there's fucking nothing to play. Well, if maybe we should have just maybe taken a step back and slow
Mhm.
down the path
Yeah.
and really enjoyed it.
Well,
I,
maybe
like
it'll last us a little
personally,
longer.
I can think back on like the N64 days
Yeah.
and the amount of time that I would spend on like one title, exploring every crevice, every corner was phenomenal. And like,
Mhm.
there's no fucking way I could do that now.
No. But I think that's also just you are more aware of time now.
Yeah.
And your
I-
time
I've-
your time is more valuable. And so that's I think, if I was 12 years old playing Starfield, I'd probably still be playing it having a great time. But I just like as a 33-year-old man, I'm like I got time to fucking
Would you, Cody? Because like, look at the modern style games like Fortnite.
Well,
Like all these new style games are just like constant action, shit happening.
yeah,
like
true. But I mean,
you know what I mean?
I guess if I had my childhood, because like you,
Yes.
I would play all my N64 games. I played them till they fucking wore out. Like I'd search
yeah, man.
everything, do everything, completionist. But like again, like just think about Starfield. Like even if you were young, how could you complete that game? Like
It's
it'd be fucking
not gonna happen.
You have to survey every fucking planet and
Yeah.
do
I'm gonna
everything.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this. I think most of that too. Like I agree because like I find it like I try to rush through games too quite a bit more. But I also think a lot of it is because it was such a boring game that it's not grabbing that attention and it's not wanting you to play it that much more. Because like while I
Yeah.
say like yeah I get it because I also rush through a lot of games and don't check around as much too. I will also say that I just did a no damage run in Resident Evil Separate Ways and it took me 32 fucking hours to get it all done.
Mhm.
So.
But
Do you know what I think is a shame on this list? Is that Hogwarts Legacy is on none of these lists.
Oh yeah.
Was
I
it?
know.
Yeah, but
was
it's
it this year? It was, hey?
yeah.
Holy
It
fuck,
was.
that's
Yeah, I
wild.
don't see it on any of these lists. Honestly,
Came
that was
early.
one of the best titles that I played this year. I have over 100. I think I have like 109 hours in that game.
Yeah, I had a lot. I 100%ed it.
Yeah.
I never got to play it because we were holding out for it to pop out on Wii. My wife didn't want to buy a copy for Wii if I had a copy for
Wait,
the
fuck did you just say?
PC.
Wii?
The Wii, yeah. Sorry, it's the not Wii, but it's the other
Switch?
Nintendo thing.
Sorry,
Switch.
I have
Nintendo
66
Wii.
hours in Hogwarts Legacy, but it was honestly, I'm telling you, it was one of the best titles I played in a long time. It was one of the first games in a very long time that I just wanted to play and was excited to play continually day after day.
Yeah, it was fun to explore. And
It
And we're
was.
talking about the Switch, by the way.
Yeah, I know you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
Switch.
That's different.
I'm still gonna call it the Wii just because I fucked it up. I'm doubling down.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
that's fine.
I'm like Bethesda.
Call it the Wii U.
Yes, yeah, the Wii me.
But yeah, I do agree with the Hogwarts Legacy. I liked how it was just the combat wasn't anything specifically cool
No.
or anything, but like it was just the adventure of it was so
The
cool and
world
exploring.
the world was amazing. The
Yeah.
world, the
Yeah.
skill tree was terrible. The combat was meh, but the world was so like captivating.
Yeah.
Apparently not on Switch.
No, not on Switch. the
Just going off about Switch.
the only part that drove everybody crazy was the Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, yeah,
Revelio.
for sure.
Because
Yeah.
you have to use that to find like hidden shit, right? So
Yeah.
it was always like Revelio, Revelio. Like I swear your character would just fucking
Well,
they
Mhm.
just lose her voice like halfway through the game.
you know, the only reason that game probably wasn't even nominated was because the controversy early
I
in the year,
guarantee it. I was just
Yeah.
thinking the same thing. Yep,
Yeah.
the fucking politics.
which is shitty.
It
It's
is.
like
What was the political thing again? Was it because of J.K. Rowling?
The author. Yeah, the author.
Yeah.
Really all around that.
Oh,
Remember
fuck off.
they were boycotting that fucking game.
Oh,
and
right, they were.
yeah, but let's be honest. These little fucking little cucks, I guarantee were playing that game in the background. I would bet any fucking money that they were fucking playing that game.
Well, there's
Oh, I
like
guarantee.
Reddit forums about to rat out people who were playing that game.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
was.
It's like,
yeah.
oh yeah, we saw him playing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beyond fucked.
Don't
And
be,
it's
don't
beyond
be his
fucked. And you know
friend.
what? I'm worried because I was reading the Farm D reviews, and I guess a lot of people are getting outed for that.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Dial and lock your computer. The FBI's coming. I remember when
God.
I remember when we showed him like Farm D, and he's like, "What's this game?" And he's like,
Remember when yeah.
and he's like, "Oh, fuck off, you son of a bitch."
Remember when I photoshopped that fucking picture of him playing it?
Yeah.
Like it was like like you know
Oh
like
my
Discord where it
God.
says what game you're fucking playing.
Yeah.
And it was like whenever it was a cloud name playing Farm D.
Hey, don't
Shit.
don't disrespect the number one sponsor next to Prime, of course. I'm gonna just take a sip
Yeah.
real quick right now.
That's true.
No,
Oh.
we weren't disrespecting. We were looking out for it.
That's right.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my Prime.
So
I can't believe you were just screaming all of those racial slurs.
I had to. I mean, I was very angry.
Yeah.
So the other thing, there was another thing that happened at the Game Awards, and we catch Justin up. Do you guys know about the controversy that happened? Or well,
which one are you talking about?
well,
Is
What?
it the one where the
was there more than
is it the
one?
one?
Voice actor? No, I guess there wasn't. It was one.
Yeah. I was gonna say, is it the one where
this was the voice actor.
voice actor for Kratos? Yeah, started
Yeah.
calling out Activision or
Yeah,
whatever.
Christopher Judge. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because he was talking.
I knew about it because you told me about it before the show.
Well,
Yeah, I saw that live.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
you watched?
You said you didn't watch it. I thought.
I did, yeah.
Damn.
Only parts of it.
Oh, yeah.
I did watch it live.
Okay.
Did
I
you watch
see.
any of the good parts?
Yeah.
Just kidding. There were no good parts.
Your mic just changed. Did you change your mic right now?
I did.
Oh.
Because
I can hear
I'm
it.
not even joking. I went and grabbed Prime.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, I was like, why is there mic quality dog shit all of a sudden?
Yeah, give me a second here.
Prime didn't do that. The Prime did not ruin the
Alright,
mic
I'm back.
quality.
No, the Prime actually helped it. Here, I'm gonna take a
Yeah.
quick swig here too.
Here, I'm just gonna crack. I don't know if my mic will even pick this.
Oh
up,
shit!
but
Let's hear it.
I think I messed up the crack.
No, I heard it. I heard a little bit of
Oh
a.
yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah,
Mm-mm.
Logan, baby, get into contact with us. Let's go.
So did you guys play that new zombie survival open world game?
Okay, hold on. We're gonna finish up with the Game Awards here. I know you just came back, but we're gonna get to that next. But we were just talking about the Christopher Judge thing. Well, we were enjoying some Prime,
Okay.
but
Okay.
did you hear about this controversy? Obviously, Strebik did.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah,
No.
so Christopher Judge, well known for playing Teal'c in Stargate, as everybody knows, and yeah, he played.
Yeah.
He's the voice actor for Kratos in the new God of Wars. But he made a joke because last year, everybody remembers the whole Game Awards speech he did. It was the two voice actors from God of War, and then it was like
Okay.
an 8-minute speech. But this year,
Damn.
he's like, I will not be making an 8-minute speech. And then what did he say? He said, ironically, that's about the length of time of the new Call of Duty campaign.
Yeah.
and like he was joking, and then
Yeah.
and everybody laughed. It's like, that's a good joke, whatever. But
Yeah.
then now it's coming out right now that he's actually facing backlash from the developers like Blizzard, Activision, and they deemed it not funny and disrespectful.
Oh my god! Fucking grill repair.
he
Holy
also-
shit!
He finished it off by saying, "That's another company I'll probably never work for."
Yeah, he did say that. He did say that in his speech because he probably knew that they were gonna,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
be happy with that. But like, I just want to bring it up because like, what a fucking bunch of pussies they are.
Literally. Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but how about you make a good game? How about that?
Yeah.
So he
Talking about asset flips.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh, God, yeah.
they are the king of asset flips. They're literally
Yeah.
like, so because I haven't played Call of Duty in a Coon's age, and somebody's like literally, he did like there was like a reel about it, and he was showing like, yeah, this is the new Call of Duty. It's great. They're reselling us
Big
maps that we
games.
played 12 years ago, and
Mhm.
because they're literally Modern Warfare maps.
They're playing off in nostalgia.
That
Yeah, well,
that's
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 what they're
big
trying to
time,
do
right?
right
That's
now.
what they're doing.
Yeah.
But it's like it's so like to me that's just unacceptable and stupid. And yeah, you're gonna get some fucking flack for it. Like
Mhm.
I'm sorry, but like get your shit together, guys. And
Well,
their campaign, if it is in the game, because some of the games don't even have the campaign mode, it's just like the Call of Duty. I will say this: the Call of Duty campaigns used to be actually good. They
They were
actually,
unreal.
they used to be
Modern
pretty good,
Warfare
yeah.
was fucking insane.
yeah, they
Like
were.
the first Modern Warfare, holy shit.
Yeah, and I loved playing. I had like a ritual every time a Call of Duty came out. Before I played multiplayer, I'd play the campaign on veteran just to
Yeah.
show how big my fucking dick
Oh,
is.
that's why you never played multiplayer.
I almost never played multiplayer in Modern Warfare because I don't know if you guys remember this. This is a small tangent, but there's a little mission at the end of Modern Warfare, the original, called "No Fighting in the War Room," and it was a timed mission. So
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it was getting out of the war room in the, I don't know if you're in the Pentagon or where the fuck you were, but you were trying to escape from the war room, I think before it blew up. But like on veteran, it's extremely hard because it's like you die in like 3 bullets and
Yeah.
you're timed, so you gotta get the fuck out of there. So I remember I played that mission for probably 2 hours straight before I got out of there.
Isn't
Damn.
it similar to that one where you're on the plane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah,
race
I
from
remember
the
that one.
inside. Yeah, I remember that. That's what I thought you were originally talking about. I
No,
don't
Yeah,
remember
because
the
that
war
was a
room.
time trial too. Like a lot of people competed for the best time for that one.
But those
Mhm.
were actual time trials. This was just like that was Modern Warfare 2 or 3, I think. But this
Yeah,
was just
too.
a mission in the main campaign, and just it
Mhm.
just happened to be timed because there was a bomb going off. You know, and we're
Oh,
like,
okay.
get out of there. But yeah, there were actual time trial modes that they added later. The plane one that was Mile High Club, I think it was called. That was
Yeah,
super,
something like that.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
super fun. I like that. But
It's
it was
way
it was
different Mile High Club than I expected.
yeah. Well, I just want to tell you, Call of Duty guys, that was also an asset flip because Blood did that in the DLC back in the day. There was a Blood DLC where they had a plane level just like that. So, or no, Shadow Warrior. Sorry, not Blood, Shadow Warrior.
Oh.
So, stop copying people, you assholes.
Well, and if they're getting pissed about him making that little jab that it's about as long as the Call of Duty game, like I mean, they're not exactly known for their campaigns. They've never been. That's not the point
No.
of the Call of Duty. Like they want their Warzone and their multiplayer to be popping off.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's what.
like
That's what.
yeah,
That's
your
what they're known for.
your campaigns are short. Yeah,
Deal with it, bitch.
like
Yeah.
they should know that. They should be like, yeah, that's true.
Yep, that is 100% fact. Yeah, I don't really. I just thought it was really low of them to actually like give him backlash over it and be like, that's not funny. It's like
The
fuck
thing is,
you.
though, like, was there even any backlash? The fucking media plays this game so hard nowadays. You don't even know what is real anymore. You know?
That's the. It could have been. It couldn't have. It could have been just
Yeah.
no back. It could have been one guy. Could have been one
Yeah.
guy.
It literally could have been nobody. You know? But they just play on it, right? The media.
Yeah, the fake news media.
Yeah.
That's why I'm running in 2024 to get this
For
the
country
Game
on track.
Awards.
Oh, you were demonetized on Instagram.
Yeah. Also, there was before we get to the awesomest game of the year that should have won, there was also another game that was just revealed. Ryan, do you know what it is?
Literally going blank.
The rumors are true. Grand Theft Auto 6, bro.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes.
But before
That
you
looks
guys even talk about it or say anything about the trailer, I just want to say I'm a little triggered. All right. You gotta play as a fucking female? What the fuck is this shit about? It's fucking bullshit. Like, what are we gonna be doing for missions? Getting our nails done?
None of that
Boring!
sex shit.
Like what? We're gonna just go like to tanning salon? Is that gonna be a mission? Are we gonna go
Isn't
talk
it
to our
two characters?
girlfriends? Yeah, it
It's
is.
Jason and I forget her name.
It's a girl,
Are
man.
they doing the multiple like characters thing again?
Yeah, multiple characters. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't really like that. Like personally, I like having my own character. I wasn't a fan of like switching between timelines of different characters. It was like really weird for me.
Yeah,
Couldn't get
I
into
am,
it.
you know,
I
like
kind of get that.
I think the one thing I'm kind of excited about, like as much as like again, when 6 comes out, it like there's got to be a new generation of GTA Online.
yeah,
That's
Yes.
what I'm excited
Yeah.
about,
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
yeah. I'm
because
excited.
like
Yeah,
that,
5M and stuff too.
right? Because we got to realize that this game, even though it's been remastered multiple times, this game is still based on a game that was released in 2013.
I
So
was
you
gonna
know
say
that
that.
the hardware,
yeah.
the software, you know what I mean, it's still limited even if it is a remastered or whatever. So the
Yeah.
fact that like what the potential of what this game can be and the online section of it this game can be in
Yeah.
2025, like that's the thing I'm more excited about. Not like the game, it's just the potential of what this game could be.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Do you guys think there's any chance that it fails?
No.
No,
No, I don't think so. I
Well,
personally don't
the
think so.
thing is, GTA 5 has already made like over $1 billion.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
exactly. And
right. That doesn't surprise me.
Rockstar
And
never
so
seems to miss, to be honest.
they don't, because
No.
I think part of it is again is they're willing to just fucking dump all that money back into it. You know what I mean? Because they know they're going to make that money back. And that's a lot. I think that's part of the issue with some of these games out there is, you know, like again, like Cyberpunk. The unfortunate thing with them at the starting is you have these people, these investors that
Yeah.
want their fucking money back, and that's
Yeah.
why they had to release the game back or release the game because the these guys are like, yo, I want my fucking money. It's been this
Yeah.
long. You need to do something.
Yeah.
With it. And then it fucked them over. Now, the thing is, the people that have invested into Rockstar, they know that Rockstar is going to fucking bring out something good. So
Oh, totally.
they'll just keep feeding the machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
And
it's
what
been
Rockstar is really good at is fucking making money after the game comes out.
Yes.
yeah, I'm very good at
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
because it's been 10 years
Yeah.
yeah.
since we've
And-
had a GTA.
and
That's
think about
crazy.
here's the other
Yeah.
thing. Now, you know how again they're always consistently releasing DLC for the multiplayer.
Yeah.
The funny thing is that the only money they technically truly make off of it, from my understanding, is from paying for the in-game currency.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is the great thing about it is that you don't need to buy that. It's just people that are very super dedicated. They want that extra money to get maybe easier things, to get their corporation, or because you can make all those different stuff. And the fact that they release the DLC for free so everyone can still play it, I think that's an awesome move.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is cool. That is cool. That the monetization is not like predatory as much.
Yeah.
And even
Yeah.
like Fortnite does the same thing, right? It's just like you don't
Yeah.
need to buy shit to actually enjoy the game or DLC. It's just if
Yeah.
you want that extra bonus or you want that skin or whatever.
They're not quite as good as Blizzard, but yeah.
No,
the
Blizzard's
thing
the
that
best.
I'm curious about is I think Rockstar does a good job of like putting it on the edge. You know what I mean? Like right on the end of the line, like
Oh,
of what's
they're
good,
good at
and what's
edging it.
bad. Edging it, yeah. You know what I mean? Like like right now, like we live. We're in a time where everything is very sensitive and stuff like that. I think Rockstar, like, I'm very curious on how they approach it. I think they'll still be able to knock it off.
I think
just I want to see
hope so.
how they pull that
Yeah.
off.
I think they're good. I think Rockstar honestly is like they're like South Park. Like Matt
Yeah, in a sense, yeah.
yeah,
great
yeah,
way to put it.
like Matt Stone and Trey Parker, like they're untouchable. You could not make South Park today, but they're grandfathered
Oh,
in
no.
because everybody
Yeah,
knows.
Yeah, that,
Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
everybody
is so
knows.
true. Yeah.
You can't fuck with them. You can't
Yeah.
fuck with those guys because they are gonna make fun of you whether you like it or not.
Yeah. Let's be
Democrat,
honest,
Republican.
you wouldn't be able to release Grand Theft Auto 5 today either.
No,
yeah.
no, that's
You
what,
know?
and that's what I mean. Like that's why I am slightly worried because I mean, but the thing is, like Rockstar, I don't think they give a shit.
Well, I
'Cause, like-
don't think it's gonna get any trouble because they don't have any real malicious intent when they do it either.
No,
Though
I think,
they're
again,
basically highlighting everything in society.
they're parodying
Yeah.
the world.
Yeah, they're not saying it's
yeah.
good or bad.
But did the
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto remakes didn't they get censored or something? They're
No, they just were made dog shit. That's about it.
Yeah, they were just dog shit. They weren't censored.
okay. I read something at the time that they switched some of the, they have those stupid billboards like suicide divorce. Like it's just a ridiculous
maybe.
like business
Oh,
and stuff.
maybe they did.
But,
Yeah,
but I remember
I'm not sure.
I think it was like Dick's Hot Dogs or something. Like they
Oh, it's
switched the
Dick's.
sign.
Yeah. Well, like have you watched the trailer much?
The new trailer?
Yeah, the new one.
Oh yeah, I watched it.
It's fun. Like if you break it
pretty
down, there's
dark.
some fucking hilarious shit. Like the fucking
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
getting
they
two
icons of-
contradicting
the one-
methods here. One saying funny, one saying dark.
Yeah, who said dark?
Justin.
Yeah, but he's a liberal. What's he know?
You're talking about the characters or
Whoa, don't go there, man.
Whoa.
The
controversy?
the one the
Comedy.
you know how like they have parts in the trailer where it's like almost like a social media, like a Twitter or something like that. and
Yeah.
it's like it's a video. Fucking, if you ever read the caption, some of them are fucking hilarious.
Oh really? Like what?
I thought the one, there's a chick that's fucking twerking on the top of that car.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
It's like someone called the local authorities because this dump truck is out of control.
So Ryan, you watching
That's
that twerking
funny.
part a lot is what I'm
Oh,
getting from
Yeah,
this.
oh fuck. He
there's
grabbed
the one
his
with
dick
the-
and he double clicked.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The
Yeah.
cop chasing the fat guy is like, usually you only see the only time you ever see something jiggle like that is usually in a strip club.
Well, did you know that all those parts from the trailer, like a lot of them were actually taken from real life Florida?
Oh.
Did you hear about
The-
the tattooed guy trying to get money from them now?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Florida Joker or whatever.
Yeah.
He just recently dyed his hair purple. And he's like been making video after video on like, you got so many days and then I'm bringing my lawyers after
Oh,
you.
fuck.
Oh,
I want my
that's so
millions of
bullshit.
dollars. Yeah.
Yeah, dipshit on death row. You're really gonna win that. Like
Mhm.
literally, like what was it, Grand Theft Auto 4 or 5? That there was literally a quest where you hunted down Lindsay Lohan. It wasn't her, but it was literally her likeness.
Yeah.
And she's doing coke and shit. I think it was GTA 5 actually. But it was just a side mission. It was clearly a reference to Lindsay Lohan going off the rails. But
Yeah.
yeah, she didn't sue because it's not technically her. But there was, remember the art on, I think San Andreas or something. There was the girl in the bikini, and there was one
Yeah.
celebrity that tried to sue them because she
That was
said
5. That was 5.
That was 5.
Yeah,
And who was that? Paris Hilton?
was it Paris Hilton that tried to sue them? Yeah, somebody said that's definitely that's me. That's my likeness.
That's
And-
also allegedly, because we were gonna figure out who exactly that was. Suing.
Yeah,
You guys keep talking. I'll
Yeah.
Google this.
yeah. Thank you, Jamie.
Yeah, no problem.
Lindsay Lohan tried to sue him.
Yeah,
For
but
that?
they did it.
That's who it was who was trying to sue them.
Oh, is
over
that
Oh,
for
the
the
art.
like for the art? Okay,
Yeah.
because there was also
Yeah, Lindsay Lohan.
okay, so there was a quest with her though, but she didn't win.
Mm-hmm.
Like she didn't win
Yeah.
that. They told you get the fuck out of here.
Mhm.
Because like
Yeah.
also that's the other thing that people seem to fucking forget these days, especially these days since 2016. People forget about fair use, like parody and stuff. It's all legal. Like
Mhm.
you
Mhm.
can't like sue somebody for using your likeness in a parody.
Well, look at fucking South Park. Back to South Park.
Well,
Like, Jesus
exactly,
Christ.
right? It's different. Like obviously, Ryan watches the podcast Dudesy, and remember they got in trouble from they used AI to make that comedy special with who is that? Who's the football player?
Why am I going?
Tom
for
Brady.
it?
Tom Brady.
Tom
Oh.
Brady. Yeah.
They used AI to mimic Tom Brady's voice, and they made a whole hour stand-up special of him doing stand-up. But it's all AI, and Tom Brady's legal team tried to sue them, and so they had to take it down and whatnot. So, like, there's stuff like that where, it
Where it
could,
makes sense a little bit.
exactly because people think it's him. Maybe like
Yeah.
if you didn't know anything about Dudesy and you just happen to come across that stand-up special online, you're like, this sounds like Tom Brady. It's like, oh, this must be him. So I understand that, but it's when it's just like a drawing that slightly looks like
Well,
somebody,
this Lindsay Lohan thing at the same time is like, oh, because she's the only blonde hair girl who'd be posting with a peace sign in a bikini on a beach. The only one who'd ever do that.
Yeah, no, it was nobody like
Oh.
that besides
It
me.
could like,
Um,
yeah. Well, damn.
So the
Wow.
big thing too, that's really big in Grand
How you
Theft
doing,
Auto
big guy?
is like with the voice actors,
Good.
right? The voice actors get quite a bit of like attention after the game comes out,
Oh yeah, for sure.
and like
Especially
the
Trevor.
one thing that's big. I was just gonna mention Stephen Og, which I didn't know he's Canadian. He's from Edmonton, Alberta.
He looks fucking Canadian.
Way to shout out all the
Well,
Canadians.
So the interesting thing is, so the guy who played Michael, and then the guy who played
Franklin.
Franklin. Thank you. They're huge. They're like if like people come up to them and call them by their GTA name, they're like, whatever. We don't mind, right? Because they're just, I guess at the end of the day, I think they're more voice actors. Actually, the guy who played Franklin wasn't even a voice actor. I think, from my understanding, he was in jail or something and came out and then somehow got the job through his cousin, whose cousin is the voice actor of the original San Andreas, CJ.
Oh, I
Ooh, damn.
thought I meant Big
Yeah.
Smoke.
So, but-
Oh,
So Steve Ogg, apparently, or Og, or whatever he goes by, he's been getting a lot of. He does cameo. Does cameo, and a lot of people have been asking, oh, dude, Trevor, and say, go fuck yourself or something like that. And he's to a point where there's some recent ones that have coming out that he's just like he's so fed up with it. And the one guy, like Michael, the guy who plays Michael, he was saying how it's like, I think part of it is, for me, he's like, for me, I'm a voice actor, and this is my 15 minutes of fame, and I'm going to stretch it as fucking far as I can, and I'll enjoy it. Whereas Steven, he's an actor, and so he wants to be known for so much more, but unfortunately, he's mainly known for GTA.
Yeah.
And I think it's just like, it's to a point where he's so frustrated because that's it, and he wants to be known for so much more.
Yeah, well, I've heard about that too with him. He got pigeonholed, but like honestly, it's like boo hoo, I'm making money. Like, sorry, dude. Like I get it, I understand it. It's the same fucking thing that happened with who's Miley Cyrus's dad, Billy Ray. Billy Ray Cyrus. He hates the song "Achy Breaky Heart." He literally can't stand it. He doesn't want to play it anymore. Bro, that song made you fucking who you are.
Yeah.
Made you a multi-millionaire. It made you
broke his heart.
That's how the two other voice actors are like Sean Neto and Ned Luke.
Yeah. Well,
I think we need to respect the breakout rules.
But that's the thing. You need to respect what made you famous. It's like, oh, I can't stand it. I hate when people talk about it. It's like, why do you think they talk about it? Because it's what puts you on the fucking map.
And the other issue too is that, like, no offense to Steven, but like some of his other roles that he's been in TV, like The Walking Dead and Better Call Saul and stuff like that, he plays a very similar...
He plays fucking Trevor. He literally in The Walking Dead, he was Trevor. Like,
so it's just like, how do you like? It sucks. It sucks to be pigeonholed, but like, if you're encouraging that method of acting or playing or acting as a certain character through all your characters, then it's bound to happen. It's just like Sean Connery, right? Yeah. He wanted out of James Bond because he was scared to be pigeonholed as James Bond. Well, the reality of it is
he beat his wife.
Sometimes you need a good smack. I heard your wife's quite the golfer, but you won't golf with her. No, I like to go with the guys. Because girls, they always want to have the last word. So they need a good smack once in a while. You guys don't remember that interview?
I don't really
remember much of it.
That was like episode 2.
What? Episode 2? What the fuck? What are you talking about? No. He had like an interview from like the 70s or 80s.
Oh, really?
And he was talking about slapping women. Because because he did it in the movies all the time, right? And like, she's like, do you think it's okay to smack women? He's like, well, that's the problem with you ladies. You always want to have the last word.
Oh shit! I thought you were talking about when you brought him on the show. for one of your earlier episodes.
Oh, I have done impersonations of Sean Connery for sure.
Yeah.
I'm bringing it back now.
Hell yeah.
I'll start bringing back the Lex Friedman too. Welcome back.
Oh shit!
Welcome back to the Lex Friedman podcast.
Jesus Christ.
We're gonna read.
Going through your Jordan Peterson.
Well, obviously, I'm not going to be doing the Jordan Peterson because I'm going to be talking about the faith.
What was that,
Right.
Kermit?
He does sound like Kermit. We can get Ryan doing his Keemstar. Let's get right into the news.
Watch it, that guy fall off the map. You never hear about him anymore.
Oh
eh?
no, you don't. He's got that hot young lady as his wife now.
Yeah.
He left his wife and now is he married again? I don't even know, but he's dating like a
20-year-old or something. Yeah.
She's like 22.
In her early 20s.
I was gonna say, did you guys hear that Charlie broke up with Tiana from like Moist Critical?
That was Charlie.
Moist Critical,
Oh, you guys.
yeah. Just look up Critical on YouTube or anything. It's his YouTube channel was Penguin Zero originally, and then but like he got known as Critical. That was his name, and then now he's on Twitch, and I think his name on Twitch is Big Moist or something. But yeah, he's been with his girlfriend Tiana for like fucking forever since I've been watching him. Like, well, before I was watching him before actually. They got together though in like 2013, 14 probably. Yeah, they've been together forever, and then
That's like 10 years. At that point, honestly, if you're not gonna fucking propose, just break up anyway.
Well, they just that's the thing. They had a mutual breakup. Like he just said, yeah, we want our privacy, but it was just mutual. We're still friends, blah blah. But like it kind of blew my mind because I'm like, holy fuck, that's crazy. Because yeah, that'd be like if PewDiePie broke up with Marcy or whatever the hell.
Oh really?
I mean,
yeah, that'd be weird.
Just because they've always been together too. I mean,
they have been.
Obviously, they've been married for like a few years now, but like
I think the thing for Felix and his wife, the thing that will help them is the fact that he's just pretty much in a certain. No, I wouldn't say he's retired, but he says he's retired. But like he does, like it's almost like once a month that he does videos now, which makes sense. You know, like he has like family now, and they're multi-millionaires. So
yeah.
It's like,
they're set for life.
Like, yeah, they're set for life. So it's just like
talk about like living a life though, hey, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's living the dream.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to. Good for him.
Yeah. And do you know what's funny is like I don't know what you want to call it, the establishment or whatever, but they try to cancel him so hard, and he's just like a perfectly normal dude, just family man.
Yeah.
And that's what they're trying to ruin.
Yeah. Yeah, like his net worth is estimated to be like 56 million right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, like that's good. You're good to go. Like
I feel like a lot of that's really inflated though, in net worth shit.
Well, for sure. Well, net worth is not like I have $56 million on me. It's like that's his houses, that's his assets, that's his that's everything.
Yeah, which a lot of people don't understand that.
Yeah, and it's a lot of it that's a big guess too. It's like,
yeah, if Elon Musk gave the millions of dollars to every person in America, everybody would have $1 million.
Yeah, because isn't Elon Musk like
a bunch of crackheads would have $1 million of crack?
It's mainly stocks, is it not? Like
it's everything. It's everything. It's your assets. It's your company worth. It's your company worth. Yeah. Like people are fucking stupid. They don't understand how that works.
Your crypto, everything. Like
okay, I'm sorry, but the one thing that bothers me is like you can't fucking run a multi-billion-dollar business unless you have that kind of money flow. It's not like you're gonna be getting $50K a year and be running a multi-billion-dollar business.
Not a chance.
Yeah.
Like that's something that always annoys the fuck out of me is when people bitch about that kind of shit. You know,
honestly though, you could be making $50K a year and running a multi-billion-dollar business, but like you're gonna be getting money in other ways, right? You'd be getting basically you'd be getting stock options and stuff. Like your net value isn't gonna be $50,000, even if they only pay you $50,000. Obviously, they always get paid far more than that.
Yeah,
but like they'd always if underpaid, they're just gonna switch to go to somewhere else.
But
Or
people
if they're
always look
underpaid,
at-
they're like
Yeah,
owners.
but people always look at their net worth and just like focus in on that. But it's just like you can literally like running that kind of business, you can lose $100 million in 1 year. So you have to have that kind of capital to be able to like rebound from that kind of loss.
Yeah.
Well, like for example, like Jeff Bezos right now is worth $170 billion, but like
Yeah,
the
How
upkeep
much is
for
his wife worth?
divided by half, divide in half, and
Yeah.
you got her. But like, that. So he's $170 billion, but like the cost of the operation of all of his companies and stuff is probably $20 billion a year. Like
Yeah.
he probably has to like
Yeah.
that's a guesstimate, total guesstimate, shot in the dark.
No,
But, like,
but
it's-
the point
but-
is made though.
But that's what I mean. Like running all that stuff, it's not free. Like
No.
all the Amazon warehouses, all that stuff. Like there's electricity, all that kind of shit. Like you have to pay for all of it.
Like I have no problem with people hating on CEOs and all that kind of shit. That's your opinion, but quit bathing in their luxuries then. Don't fucking shop on Amazon. Don't fucking go to Starbucks. Don't fucking play on your little iPhone. Don't
Yeah.
play on your little Mac computer. But
Yeah.
you know,
Okay, hold on. While this is in my head, before I forget, this is the most brain dead take also that I heard. Somebody, I was watching a podcast the other day, and they were saying that because they're hating on Elon Musk because everybody hates him right now,
Yeah.
and I
Oh,
understand.
of course.
I
Hey,
understand.
Cody, which episode was that where you were hating on Elon Musk?
Every episode he's a bigot. No, it's
Yeah.
no, he was I don't remember what podcast it was, to be honest, but like they were kind of hating on Elon Musk, and I understand he's kind of a cringe lord and he's a little bit weird on social media sometimes, but like they actually had the fucking balls to say this. They said that I'm echoing at somebody's mic. I don't know whose that is, or somebody's audio.
Oh shit! Sorry, it could be mine.
Oh, it might have been you. I'm not sure, but
I think it's me.
oh yeah, there we go. It's
Just
fixed.
loves the sound of your voice.
I love the sound of everything, but when it's echoing, I can barely talk as it is, let alone if I'm hearing myself.
Oh, you can talk.
Is it better now? I'm sorry, guys.
I never
I ruined the
Oh.
podcast.
No, it's
You
good.
really cleared up for a while there. You were kind of
Yeah.
echoing a little bit, and now I don't know what happened. You did what you did. You just
I
cleared
just
up.
I adjusted some shit.
Oh yeah.
okay.
Oh fuck, you're perfect right now. Yeah, but but yeah, they were saying about Elon Musk. This is the brain dead take. Try not to cringe, Justin. But they were saying Tesla would have been fine without him. Like,
What?
yeah, they said
No.
They're like I think Tesla would have, regardless of regardless of Elon's involvement, Tesla would have been. It would have made it no matter what. I'm like, are you guys dumb? That's literally his company.
Yeah.
He made that fucking company. He made the technology. Like he works on the floor. Like he actually is directly involved. Like he doesn't just own Tesla as like I'm the owner of Tesla. Like he was actually involved in making that company and making the cars and doing the calculations and all that shit. Like that's the most brain dead take I've ever heard in my life.
And his monetization and marketing is genius. He doesn't spend any money on marketing. He doesn't pay advertising.
No.
Yeah, well, a lot of that technology did kind of exist in a form before he made Tesla.
Yeah,
but like,
Oh, absolutely.
he made it. He helped make it better. Like, honestly, he really was the face of that company. Like, it might have been fine. The company might have still got off, but like to argue that it would be even close to what it is today is just
No, but
No.
didn't he found Tesla?
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying an alternate dimension where Tesla just fucking appeared out. It sprouted out of the fucking ground or some shit.
yeah, I think electric cars would have came without him for sure. It was inevitable.
Yeah.
But like
Eventually.
okay, this is why they're saying this, right? Because if you're left-wing politics, you're all about electric cars and renewable energy. But you're right.
Yes.
But if you're right-wing, you support Elon Musk. You're like when you're left-wing, you also hate Elon Musk because he's a bigot, apparently. But like, so it's like they're stuck, right? They're like, well, Tesla would have made it because electric vehicles, it's good. But
They're having a brain aneurysm.
yeah, exactly. They're
over-
like, but I can't support Elon Musk, so
Yeah.
it would have been fine without him. It's like,
Their morals, they're literally having this internal conflict. Like their brains just can't handle it.
Well, because they need their
You know?
Well-
they need their talking points, right? They need their
Yeah.
they need their electric
Yes.
vehicles, but also on the other hand, they're like, well, we can't have this billionaire. It's not good.
No. No.
Also, at the same time, honestly, electric vehicles aren't even all that much better. Like for environmentally
No.
and just in
not
general,
at an environmental level.
but like
Per-
because like they were
performance,
made.
they're unreal.
I'm pretty sure like the earliest electric vehicles were still made like early,
Yeah.
like 70s,
Yeah, there literally
maybe
was.
even
But
earlier.
it's the battery technology. That's what it all
Yeah.
like the electric motor has not been improved that much.
No.
It really hasn't. But
Not-
it's just
not in a while.
the storage technology of the battery
Yeah.
is what's holding back the industry.
Well, what a lot of people don't know.
Especially in cold climates.
Well, like what a lot of people don't know is like the first actual like electrical vehicle was a vehicle made by William Morrison in around like 1890.
Yeah.
And I know that because I literally just opened it on Google.
Oh,
But
okay,
like
it's like old
that
lady.
kind of goes to show. That kind of goes to show though, like these vehicles have been in contention with gas vehicles since the start.
Yeah.
Like it's just gas vehicles were obviously so much more efficient, so much better. And then Elon
Right.
Musk came and said, "Fuck that idea," except also not fuck that idea in the sense of it can really work in all areas, especially like you said in the extreme cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it will get to that point where it does work, but
I think electric vehicles will make sense once the power that's generated to charge them is actually true green energy. Because right now, at least where we live, it's our power is fossil fuels.
Yeah.
it is. It
Yeah.
is.
You
Cool.
know, so it doesn't make sense.
Well, it also honestly it does other things too. Like for me, there's the lithium mines, which are all open pit mines, which are just environmentally not good in general, and
Mhm.
they're fucking up places too. Like it's honestly it's
The
way worse
Congo.
than it's well Africa. So sure, why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
But also like the lithium in general, the lithium batteries, those things can be pretty fucking bad and dangerous. You know how fast it can take for one of those to go off? And
Look
how
at the phones, man. You introduce oxygen to a fucking phone battery, and that thing is like fucking blowing up in your face.
Yeah.
yeah.
Shout out
Well,
to
yeah.
Samsung.
Well, like one thing to tell you, like with the lithium batteries for cars with these giant like Teslas, if it catches up and bursts into flame, one, you have like 3 seconds to get out of your vehicle, so you're
I believe
probably
it.
dead.
Yeah.
So you're
Yeah.
probably dead. But like to put out the fire, they have a couple methods right now. The main method is they get a crane, they pick it up, and they put it in basically a jerry can that's full of water. Not a jerry can, but a big sea can that's
Oh,
full
sea
of
can.
water. Yeah, they're like a jerry can, really small.
So
but
it's
no,
not
they put
even a realistic expectation.
yeah. Well, because like it's you put it under the water and then it stops the burning, but the second you pull it out, it's
Yeah.
on again.
What? Why?
It's-
Why is
it's-
that? Because it's.
It's a
It's
chemical reaction
reactive.
between
It's so
lithium and
reactive. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It reacts
everything
with oxygen
Yeah, everything in
and moisture.
that periodic table, like if you look at the periodic table, everything in that column, when it gets reacting with air, it just
It's combustible or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, it's on the right hand side of the lithium is what number? I don't know. It's been a while since I've been in the classroom, but it's on the right hand side of the table.
I should also say it's probably not
Okay,
actually water that
call
they
a
dump
friend,
it in.
Mr. Fierce.
I
What's
should say
that?
it's also probably not
Yeah.
water because water explodes
call
with
him.
lithium touching.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It's lithium ions, isn't it?
I think so.
It's. I think the battery technology is like lithium ions and then charged water normally, isn't it? Or charged. It's coming through some liquid medium.
Yeah, the water makes it explode out. So like I'd
Yeah.
assume it would have to be some sort of oil,
You get your
that they put it
cathode
in,
and your anode.
which is weird for a fire, but you know.
So, Ryan, did you fall asleep?
No. That's just stuff I'm just not.
Oh, I thought you were.
Yeah, he's all about the
in
oil
school,
industry. Yeah, man, oil.
I'm
That's why you're quiet during the pussy talk. We're talking about getting girls earlier. You're like,
Yeah.
you're like, that's just not something I'm interested
Yeah,
in.
we never heard Ryan
Yeah.
that whole time when you were talking
Yeah.
about that.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't know if we aired that part of the podcast, to be honest. Sorry, guys. Yeah, we were talking about getting chicks, and Ryan's like, I have nothing to put in. I like dudes. What can I say? He's like, that Trevor talk got me hot and bothered. but what were we saying though?
Oh, it's just the whole fucking lithium and shit like that. I was just something in school. I was kind of a fucking idiot, so you know.
It just
Put it
Don't worry.
just in school.
Don't worry, outside of school, we're all idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I decided to take that
Over
into
here.
the classroom too. So,
well, whoever's been voting in these liberals, they've been the stupidest of us all.
The thing is, though, with electric vehicles, eventually they're going to come up with a battery technology that is phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know,
well,
it's a matter of time.
They're working on that. I believe it's in Quebec.
They're working on a lot of shit.
I think it's
Quebec.
called. I
Yeah,
could be
separatist.
wrong on the name. It's not graphite, but graphene. I think it is.
Graphene.
Yeah.
Graphene. I think, so there's a company in Quebec. I think they have like 3 other spots in the world that they're working on this stuff, and it's supposed to increase battery life by like 60%.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's extremely light. My boss, he's invested into it.
Oh yeah,
'Cause-
it's pure
because-
carbon.
Is it pure carbon or something like that?
It's a form of carbon,
Yeah,
basically.
I heard about carbon batteries, and that's the
Yeah.
simplest form of a battery. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Mm.
And anyways, this stuff is supposed to like it could revolutionize the whole electric car in the sense of because that's the biggest thing is how do you make a battery that lasts a long time that the heat also doesn't fucking screw it over?
Fucking
'Cause
easy. You
yeah.
just get a fucking bunny and you give him a drum and he goes boom, 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 and he just keeps going and going and going.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Energizer.
Energizer. Thanks.
No,
Toyota supposedly has a battery, like that battery technology that's
Mhm.
going to release by 2027 that has a 930-mile range and a
Holy
10-minute charge.
that's pretty
Yeah.
good. And the
That's
other
really
thing we
good.
got to keep in mind is when most people talk about battery and mileage and stuff like that, that's literally it, mileage. You know, it's one thing when we hear it like, oh, this battery only does like say 550 miles. That's
Yeah.
actually not bad in kilometers.
No,
What's that,
that's
like
huge.
700?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
not bad.
that's huge. Yeah.
It's
But,
basically what a Hummer does in a whole tank of gas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like 930 miles, like what the fuck is that? That's like what, 1,300, 1,400 kilometers?
Yeah.
It's like
Like, that's
1,500.
fucking
It's over 1,500 kilometers.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Like that's
Like,
that's
nutty.
crazier than any
It's-
gas tank.
I will
Just
say I
a
will
little
give,
under 15.
I will
so-
give the
Well, it's
these
1.6, isn't
companies
it?
credit.
1.6 something.
Like
But
diesel
930?
trucks
Yeah.
are getting
Yeah.
really good.
They are, yeah.
Like we got a bunch of these new F350s in, and like the
That's
average
1448.
I'm seeing is like 1,200 to a tank.
To a
Wow.
tank.
Well, I have that Dodge Eco Diesel. It's fucking
Oh yeah, I
It's-
imagine those
it's
3
unreal.
liters are fucking amazing. And
Yeah,
I
they
hear it
are.
even is better when you get the system deleted.
yes. Oh,
I heard you get, like, almost
kinda wanna
1,200
I
kilometers.
want to go on a little bit of rant
Yep.
a little bit of a rant with that because that's
Yeah.
something that bothers me. Is this whole fucking DEF system, like with the diesel exhaust
Oh,
fluid, chemical, and all this shit?
Yeah.
Okay, my fucking truck. Every once in a while, my filter gets full, and I have to take it for a special fucking drive to clean out the filter. Okay. Like, I literally have to go on a fucking 20-minute drive so I can burn off my filter. Okay. So,
Yeah.
and then not only that, you've seen those DEF jugs full of that chemical, right? Like,
Yeah,
you can buy it at all the fucking gas stations.
Mhm.
So, you're manufacturing that chemical. All those plastic jugs that you see fucking littered all over the fucking place because people are filling up their trucks with this shit. Are you really going to tell me that that is better for the environment than just having a truck
No.
without that bullshit?
No, it's not.
There's no
and
fucking
not only
way, man.
that, I think they were having issues with the fact that like, was it not honeybees that it was that the chemical was actually killing?
I would,
Bees?
I
Everything's killing.
yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. But like
True.
that's the other thing too. The
Google it,
other thing
Jamie.
that my coworkers were telling me with these newer trucks, like the Dodge
Mhm.
2023, and even these new Fords, is because they're trying to meet emissions. Apparently, it eats up that DEF even more.
Yeah.
Like they're getting like 2,000 kilometers to a tank, or 2,000 kilometers before they need to fill up. Whereas, like for example, like a
Ew.
2017 was getting like they would get almost like 10, like 8 to 10.
Yep. And not only that, the vehicles themselves have worse mileage running the DEF system.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
Like it's just it's a bullshit. It's complete bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
It's a money grab.
Well, DEF is like a scam. Like it's just
It is. It literally is a scam.
Isn't it supposed to just like make a mixture so your emissions are cleaner?
That's correct. Yeah.
But like matter cannot be
And it's
created nor destroyed.
and-
So
I don't know what
seriously,
you're.
Cody. Seriously,
Technically.
Cody. They have to manufacture the chemical. They manufacture the chemical. So in some fucking facility somewhere, they're manufacturing this chemical. All this chemical has to be transported all over the fucking country. They make these jugs full of this bullshit.
Yep.
The vehicles themselves get worse mileage running this chemical. Like it's a fucking scam. It triggers the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
I was
people,
gonna say, have you
Go ahead,
had any
sorry.
issues with your DEF system?
Yes.
Because like when
Dude,
I worked,
my
when I
fucking
worked at,
truck. When I
Yeah.
bought my fucking truck was in the shop for 2 months.
yeah,
Because of the DEF system. Every time I got it back, my fucking
Ugh.
my engine light would be on because
Yeah.
of the DEF system would be fucked.
the most common one we saw, like when I worked at a General Motors shop,
Mhm.
was the DEF system freezing.
Really?
That's a problem
Yeah.
too. That used to happen on our Mercedes Sprinter all the time.
Oh god, man! There's be so many times where it's like, oh, we gotta pull it into the shop, let it defrost, and then they would
Oh
think
my
that they had a
God.
fix for it, and then they would fucking rip this $3,000 system out, put
Yeah.
a new one in, and then the guy would come back like in another month's time with it freezing up again.
Saving the environment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think also, I don't know how warranty affected it. I think it was like you had so many times and then they wouldn't cover it after a while.
Yeah.
Again, I
Yeah,
don't know
like
how.
my truck
Dodge
goes
is,
into
but-
limp mode. If there's a DEF system failure, my truck
Yeah.
goes into fucking limp mode and I can maybe
Oh.
go about 20 kilometers per hour until I
Yeah.
send it to a shop.
Oh
Yeah.
my
It's
My
fucking
coworker-
bullshit.
He was saying that he's like, every time I see the light come on for the DEF, he's like, I'm sweating because it's like,
Yes.
it's threatening me that it's going to drop it down to like 15 kilometers an hour.
Yeah,
He's like,
you're
"That's
fucked.
not good."
You're
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's pretty
honestly,
fucked that
though,
they do that.
it's okay because I feel good because I'm saving the environment, so it's okay.
Yeah. The Sprinter did the same thing in a way,
Yeah.
only it just gave you amount of starts that you'd have to fill up your DEF again. It would be like you have 10.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it says on the dashboard, it says you have 10 starts remaining. And if you run out
Holy
like,
fuck.
like if you run out of starts without filling your DEF back up, it won't start. It won't
You're
turn
done,
over.
bud.
Fucking,
You're
you turn
fucking
on the
done.
vehicle, it's General Orlov's fucking face on the screen. You have 9 more.
Seriously. And I remember the one time like the guy didn't get serviced, and I'm in the middle of fucking British Columbia, in the middle of ass fuck nowhere, doing a delivery, and the thing says it's like you got 2 starts remaining.
Holy shit.
And I mean that's far from home for me. So I'm like,
Yeah.
Just keep it on going. Keep it going.
that's the only time I filled up without shutting it off. This guy comes
Yeah.
over, he's like with his glasses and his little faggy haircut. He's like, "You really should turn that off when you're filling up." I'm like, I look at him, I'm like, I got 2 starts remaining. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm like, I know
Oh,
this is
man.
dangerous, but I only have 2 starts remaining.
Yeah,
And
and
it-
like same with my truck, I'd start it up like when I was working at the grain elevator, I'd start up and it'd be like, your filter is 90% full. And if my filter gets to 100% full, like because I have to do a burn off, my truck goes into limp mode and it's like a $250 repair bill at the fucking shop.
Oh, that's gross.
Oh, I hate it.
It's the worst. But
Yeah. but saving the environment.
Yeah, that's very liberal. That's very liberal of you. Good work. But yeah, I guess we could close it out with of course, our real game of the year, right? This is supposed to be game of the year. I think we all
Farm
agree.
D?
Well,
RMD.
that is game of the decade. That's game of the century.
I think so.
Like, remember Billy Mitchell, the fucking liar scumbag? He got gamer of the century. I think game of the century should just be Farm D.
I think so too.
Maybe I'll put that screenshot, the screenshot that he threw in there. Oh, you deleted
Honestly,
it.
like
you deleted it.
I've been.
I might put that in the
I've been-
thumbnail.
I don't
Yeah,
even
oh
have
God,
to work out.
Jesus,
I don't
no.
even have to work
God.
out anymore. I just play that game in VR and I'm fucking ripped.
That's funny. Yeah, there's this. He just posted a Steam review. It's like not recommended. 9.6 hours on record. Zero farming. Don't recommend.
Yeah. Oh my god. I actually, that reminds me. I remember
Yes.
watching this one fucking Steam review, and it
Yes.
was like a porn game, and it's like not recommended, and he's got like over 1,000 hours watching to the game.
You know, the wild thing is, it's a Steam key. You can see in the corner, Steam key.
Oh,
Someone-
Really?
Like, that would be a developer that would have gave that.
Fuck. Who knows, man?
But yeah, I remember you telling me that one.
Yes.
There's like the one review. It was like a porn game. And he had like 2,000 hours, and it said like a neutral review. It's like it's okay.
Yeah.
It's got 2,000 fucking hours.
Guy dedicated his fucking life
Holy
to that
shit.
fucking game. It's okay.
That's all his review said. It's okay.
Yeah.
I love that. God
For
has
sure.
recommended. God has truly abandoned me. That is fucking hilarious.
Oh,
It's another
fuck.
Steam key. Jesus Christ.
Wait, are they all Steam key? Just go look through them.
The fact that the guy has 9.6 hours though is unreal.
Dude, our goal,
Zero farming, don't recommend. Oh my god.
dude, our goal is to be at number one podcast in Canada. So think about the amount of eyeballs that are going to be on Farm D. I'm going to keep bringing it up
Oh
all the
my
time.
God. I hope so.
I
This
think
game
so.
is- Oh jeez.
Oh, that's Dylan. Dragons have invaded David Buster's.
This is almost as good as the freaking Resident Evil Reverse reviews.
Oh, yeah, we're going through the reviews of that. Oh, fuck, that was golden.
Yeah. Speaking of that, real quick before we get to the other game, when's the next episode of your guys' podcast coming out?
I assume we're gonna film it sometime before I go to work, and then I will
I've been waiting.
definitely this time get it up.
I've been waiting in a Bigfoot lobby for a long time.
Man, I have not left that Bigfoot lobby yet.
No.
I'm still waiting for you guys.
Okay. It's actually funny because I want to bring it up on this, and it's so
Yeah.
funny because I was gonna say we should play Bigfoot.
I don't even have Bigfoot.
Because there's actually been an update, hey, and like they switched to the Unreal
There's
Engine.
a few.
There's been there's been
Oh,
a
no,
few.
I've been sitting in the server.
But have you been sending it? I didn't even notice, to be honest. But they upgraded the Unreal Engine, and like it looks fucking awesome, and they got the new
It does.
maps.
It's got a very positive recent reviews.
Yeah, like they've actually like they've really put some work into that game, and it's like
I'll only play with Kyle plays.
well, we got to get a
Your
Daedric
brother.
pickaxe.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We got to get a Daedric pickaxe to make that happen.
That's true.
This guy's got a different kind of ball chain. He just whips up some nan and he's good to go.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You'll be like, I'll stir the curry tonight, honey.
Definitely called non, but
Oh, non. Sorry.
yeah.
You could just put that to my entitled white upbringing.
I'll do that. No big deal, bro.
Chalk it up to that. You know,
I think so.
the Canadian bigots. But
Typical.
what the hell? I kind of want to die.
These reviews are pretty good.
Yeah, those reviews are awesome. Sometimes I like looking through Steam reviews. Actually,
Yeah.
you should look up, since we're talking about it, the day before. Is it even still
I
alive?
will get. I'll get on that.
No, it's not. It
Did it
got
get-
taken down
It got
on
taken.
Steam.
Oh, it did get taken down. Shit. Okay, I thought
Oh,
so.
here. Oh, I actually got something really hilarious I'll mention about it.
Are the reviews?
Sure.
Are the
so-
reviews up there? Does anybody have any reviews? Because I
No,
bet they were
but-
hilarious.
Oh, I
So-
will have reviews for you. I will start sending them as
Did
soon as I
I-
can.
Did I show you about DayZ and Rust and those guys?
Yes.
How they
Yes,
how
you
they
did.
made
and
their
I
little
love
thing.
that.
Not only that, but Bohemia and Rocketworks joined together and made a sale on Steam called the Day After Sale.
I heard about
Oh my
this. Yes,
God,
they were
yes.
trolling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they openly mocked on Twitter because, do you have that tweet? Can you bring it up? Can you put it in the chat?
I'm trying to find out where I put it.
Uh.
Maybe it's further upper chat log
Tweet.
here.
Day before. Yeah, I got it here. It's on X here. It's their. This is their Twitter. I don't have like the parody ones, but you can still find those.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh no,
Rust did it. Rust did it. DayZ did it, and fuck, there was someone else that was going to.
What the fuck? Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, it says this is from the developer. Yeah, it's like, to all the day before players. As the investor of the day before, we would like to provide some updates on the current situation around the game. We are sorry for the fact that the game didn't meet the expectations of the majority of players. Today we will work with Steam to open up refunds for any players who choose to make a refund. We're in contact with Fantastic, which is a gaming studio, regarding the future of the game.
Yeah.
Mytona. And yeah. So for anybody who doesn't know, I'll just do the cliff notes first and then we can talk about it. But basically, day before, it was a zombie game, zombie survival game. It was basically meant to rival like DayZ. It was hyped up for a long time.
It
Like,
was so hyped up.
Oh,
it was,
yeah.
Oh god.
Well, that's why we knew it was gonna fail, because it was just
Yeah.
it was too good to be true. But it was basically gonna be like, Call of Duty, but fucking DayZ style. Like, it was gonna have great gunplay, everything. It was just so hyped up to be this awesome game, and it turns out to be just an asset flip fucking nightmare that barely functions. And there's like 4 zombies in the game. I heard
Yeah.
like Critical talking about it, like Moist Critical. He was talking about how he played for like 4 hours the one session, and he only saw 3 zombies, and they were incredibly slow and didn't do anything.
Jesus Christ.
And the whole map, so they have this massive map, right? And I think they had a small player count too, way smaller than DayZ. And it's big map, so you would never find anybody. There's never anybody. He didn't come across single player either. And also the whole map, even though it's massive, it's actually a whole asset flip. Like it's one of those pre-rendered assets you buy. Like, how you can buy asset packs online.
Like they're going on like Unity marketplace, or like the
Yeah, that's what it is. It's just
Yeah.
a city. They bought a city on
Yeah.
there. And that's what it's not changed. Like, because people have actually talked about it in videos where it's like they got the asset pack. Like, they're like, this is the city right here. And
Yeah.
it's like a clone, 1-to-1 clone. So
Ugh.
it was, in my opinion, this game was a rug pull.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And it's not
Oh,
cheap.
yeah.
It's not fucking cheap. It was a $50 game. Like, that's
Oh,
what I
my
like to call
God.
AAA indie, because AAA indie titles are like $40 to $50.
Yeah.
Whereas like normal indie titles are like, $10, something
Yeah.
like that. But yeah, this one, they're
Do you
asking for
guys
50.
feel that game developers should be held more accountable by the law?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think there should be. Well, I don't even know if it's a law necessarily, but I think there needs to be more vetting. Like, there needs to be more, I guess, like, consequences.
Yes.
Because
I do not believe this. Not until
No?
we make our spiritual sequel the day after.
oh yes,
So
we have to
you
make
know
that
the
first.
interesting thing, besides this whole day before and the scam, right? Like other games, we talk about asset flips like Modern Warfare and like all these other games, right?
Yeah.
Kind of a copy and paste formula. the reason why they do it is because people still will go out and buy it. So as much as it's kind of like on them, like they do shitty stuff, it's because they know that we're just fucking going to eat it and take it in. You know what I mean? Or not maybe some of us. Like some of us we're aware of it, but like there's still a mass amount of people. Just because, like, again, people will bash the shit out of Modern Warfare 3, right? For reasons. But the reality of it, these same people that bash, a large chunk of them anyways, not everyone, are the reasons why they're doing it. If you fucking were taking your word serious, then you wouldn't go and buy a fucking $90 fucking DLC.
Yeah.
No, they're all
and me
all
and Cody have talked about this lots. Like, you fool me once, you fool me you fool me twice, but not again.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I'm not doing it
Like,
anymore.
Yeah,
me neither. I'm done.
I've so many coworkers that have Modern Warfare 3, and I refuse. Like I did, like I picked up Modern Warfare 2, but I didn't buy 3. I have no reason to do it. I'm like,
neither.
I make the joke because, like, again, I'm fucking horrible with PvP games, and like the one joke I make to my coworkers is like, I'm already stressed on a daily fucking basis. I don't need to be stressed playing my fucking video games. And I know for a fact that I'm like, I have a fucking not the greatest fucking heart, and fucking Call of Duty really fucking pushes my fucking blood pressure to a whole new level.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I want to see at least maybe to get to 70. So, and I'm not gonna get that if I keep playing Call of Duty.
No, the last collectors, like the full edition that I bought, was Diablo 4, and they fucked me over. And I should have known better from Diablo 3, and I'm done. I'm done with that bullshit.
It's really unfortunate what happened with that game too. Just it's all all these games, they're just like they're so hyped up, and then it's just the same bullshit. It's and I just don't
lies upon lies and layers of more lies.
And that's what really bugs me about this stuff. And there's some speculation right now. Now, I don't know how this works. Like, because I said it's a rug pull, but the game is instantly bad. And you can only get, like, what's the time limit for a refund? Is it 2 hours of gameplay or 4 hours?
2.
I'm not too sure.
Is it? I think it's 2, yeah. But then also, lots of people are asking for early refunds because they just immediately know it's dog shit. But, like, how does that work? Because, they technically buy it through Steam, but, like, are they refunding Steam or are they refunding the developer? You know what I mean? Like, who's taking the bite there? Is it Steam taking the bite, or is it the developer that ultimately takes the bite of the refund? Because I actually don't know because it's on Steam. Because
I would think it's the developer, but then obviously Steam takes a percentage of that sale, so they both are, but
yeah, technically they both get hurt by it, but
But that 2-hour bullshit is complete bullshit too, because a lot of these games, you're in fucking like scenes and dialogue for the first hour.
I was gonna mention. So this game, this is an unpopular opinion.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of it because, again, there's a lot of grinding and also a lot of skill to the game. Elden Ring. Sorry, but I fucking hate that game because I'm not good at that game. It's a shitty excuse, but like I was trying to get my refund. I had put 9 hours into it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I was so fucking pissed. I'm like, I fucking hate this fucking game because it's not down my thing. But I tried. I tried to give it some effort, and unfortunately, I put 9 hours in, and they're like, no. I went over that 2-hour mark, so you can't get your money back. It's like, fuck me.
How do I kick
I never
this guy?
that game.
How do I kick this guy off the podcast? No, I think Souls games are not for everybody, for sure.
No, they weren't for me, honestly.
No, the thing is, I never liked any of the Souls games that much. Like the first Dark Souls I played, I couldn't really get into it, but I also played it when I was a lot shittier at games at the time. Like I was not like in that game. Like they're fucking hard. Like those games are hard. Elden Ring is actually easier than Dark Souls. Like, and a lot of people say that, and it's pretty damn hard too. And there definitely was some challenge, but I did really like that game. I liked the world. I liked the openness, and I liked wondering what boss he would fight next. Of course, near the end, they kind of they started recycling quite a bit of people, unfortunately, but like a lot of bosses repeated. But ultimately, it was fun.
Yeah,
Gotta
like
proofread.
for me, you know, again, like I kind of mentioned about Elden Rings, it's not my thing because like nowadays when it comes to video games, I'm not there as a skill thing. I'm just there as an entertainment side of things, and that's just kind of gradually going through it. You know, like me and Kyle, we play Resident Evil 4 remake, and
I've never played
like,
it once.
yeah, you haven't played one. Like when Kyle, when you told
I
me
never
that
played it.
you were playing fucking separate ways and you're doing
Mhm.
professional, no damage.
Professional, no damage.
I was stressing about that. I was fucking like stressed. I'm like sitting there
S
like,
plus.
yeah, right. I'm so fucking proud of you for fucking pulling something like that because that's something that I can't. I wouldn't be able to
Honestly,
pull off.
like it's really. I gonna put the little salt with this. It's
Yeah.
really not that bad. When you're doing
Wow,
it
there's a little bit of
segmented,
bad taste in your mouth there.
when you're doing it segmented, like I was, the only
Yeah.
thing that sucked was having only 10 saves.
Yeah, I thought you
And
get 15.
for professional for separate ways, it's only 10.
Really?
Professional. Beat it under 2.5 hours with 10 or less saves, and the boss fights and just trying to figure out where you're going to use the saves was a bitch. Having the ammo to be able to beat the bosses was a bitch. You had to get enough treasure to upgrade the weapons. You had to upgrade them nice enough so they did enough damage. The rifle is your friend. It was there was things that were fucking cunty. Enemy the bosses, in particular the last two bosses you fight have invincibility frames for flashbangs. So there was a number of times I had to restart the game because I had thrown a flashbang, and they just said, fuck you.
Yeah.
And
The
hit
one
me.
thing I kept forgetting about,
That's
because
fucked
I
up.
did professional in the main story, but the difference between your professional run through and my professional one, I did the main story. 2, I have an infinite rocket launcher. But
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, I didn't save. I didn't save at the first Krauser fight, and I went and I was speed running because like it's an infinite rocket launcher. He fucking killed God himself with one hit. But
Whoa,
I fucking
no
get up to
religion,
the
please.
jets.
Yeah.
I guess. Right.
Don't make me get my vest.
Yeah. I I get to there's a jet ski part and I
Yeah.
botched right at the very beginning. The first fucking gate I fucking botched it and blew up. And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, oh, it's okay, auto save. Professional, you don't have auto saves. So it put me all the way back to Krauser first fight, which is like pretty much the halfway mark, maybe less than halfway or more. But still, I didn't even have a fucking like I wasn't playing with the controller. I was playing keyboard and mouse, and I still fucking picked up a fucking controller that was beside me, and I shucked it across the fucking room because I was so fucking pissed off. So the fact that again, and I had it easy. The fact that you went through the game with doing the no damage, that's why I was
No
stressed. I'm like,
damage, and starting right from scratch. So like
fuck
none of my
me.
weapons are upgraded or anything.
Holy shit.
And
yeah,
no
that-
I'll
bitches.
tell you this. When I got to the last boss, I got to the last Sadler boss there, right?
Yeah.
And I was doing okay. I beat him like 2 or 3 times, and I only had like half an hour. I was kind of playing around with it.
Yeah.
But like, there's this one move he does at the start every time, and I was countering. I countered it. I counted. I must have been around 95% success countering it. I'm like, sweet, awesome. The next day, I could not counter that move to save my fucking life. I was pissed. My wife was there sitting there working, and I'm just pissed. I'm
Oh
like,
my
what
God.
the fuck is going on? So like I get to a point where I'm like, fuck. I stop the game. I leave. I went out to my garage.
And
I closed the door, and I just fucking wailed on the garage door a good 10, 20 times. Get inside. I'm like, okay.
Did you
Watch
hit
the video.
did you
of
hit
what
a
I was
stud
doing
this time?
yesterday.
Ad just covered in blood.
Kinda.
Yeah, your wife's like,
Weird. My
Fuck,
shooting, I can't shoot as good. It's like
Yeah.
my fucking fingers are broken.
well, like I
No
said,
wordable, I don't-
did you hit a stud this time or no?
No. I fucking just hitting a fucking straight up door.
Come on. Do you know what I'm saying?
Garage doors bend. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah.
That's a shout out to Justin. You might not know that, but that's a shout out to old Strem.
What's that?
He punched a wall in the
Broke my
apartment.
fist.
He broke his
Oh
hand.
yeah,
He
I heard about
he
that.
punched a wall, but he punched through the
Yeah.
drywall.
Dad?
Oh, I thought you were talking about when I punched that stud.
Yeah,
You, buddy.
yeah,
You
me.
were that
Yeah.
stud.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
handsome devil.
I swear to
Oh.
God, like the Kyle name is so like the stereotypical Kyle name is so
Yeah.
fucking accurate. It's not even funny.
Well, that's
Yeah.
when he's drinking Monster though. Now he's drinking
Yeah.
Prime, and he's sponsored on the Not Rich Just Bored
Yeah,
podcast.
and I'm
Now,
healthy.
now he's defined.
Now he's fine.
Yeah. I will tell you, after I punched that wall, though, I came back, I calmed down, I cracked open a prime, countered every fucking one of those moves, beat the game.
Yeah. And you,
Boom,
yeah,
bitch.
you're good.
Let's go.
Yeah, not even Mr. X
Yeah.
can get you.
Not even Mr. Well, yeah, it's like he wasn't even in the game or something.
Yeah, he's not in for
It's Prime is so good that even X isn't going to give it to you.
No, he won't give it to you. But
He's keeping it for himself.
But the end of this not trilogy, this story of the trilogy.
This,
The Light of the Witch in the
extended
Wardrobe.
trilogy.
Yeah, the day before. I'm sure you guys know that the embarrassing end of it is that after 4 days, I think, after release, the studio shut down. So,
Mhm.
so
It happens.
yeah, I was.
Oh, and before that too, they were trying to delete any evidence that they talked about it being an MMO game.
Yes. Yeah,
Hey, it happens.
it ended up being an extraction shooter. That's what it was. Like
Yeah.
it was supposed to be. It just ended up being like
More like an extraction scammer, but
that's what it really was. It really was an extraction.
Yeah, it was definitely an extraction scam.
Yeah. Like literally, I went to fight the zombie, and the zombie came up to me. He's like, "I did 5 Amazon gift cards." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Hey,
you're like, is it this? No, don't do that. Don't do that. I sent it to. God damn.
That's the best. It's a YouTuber that trolls like scammers,
Yeah.
and like
oh, they're awesome.
they'll be like, "Yeah, put $1,000 on the Amazon." Okay, I just
you're
redeemed it.
screaming.
No, don't do that. Yeah.
Why won't you listen to me? Just fucking
Yeah.
screaming.
Oh fuck. Yeah. Fuck those scammers.
Fuck
Yeah,
It's
so-
hilarious because I think you can hear their coworkers in the background actually laughing.
You
at
can.
them.
You literally
So
can
that's
hear
the
them.
other thing that's just hilarious about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks for the reviews, it looks like you found quite a few. Those are Google reviews. They look like, hey,
Yeah, they're Google reviews.
yeah, like pure snake oil. But can you blame them? You all keep
Yeah.
pre-ordering games on devs' promises. I blame the consumer for the state of current games. They steal your money and you like it. That's actually kind of right in a way.
Yeah.
Like people
Yeah.
do rely on hype. Like that's like I don't pre-order games. Like we pre-ordered games back. Why did you pre-order games back in the day? So you got a
Right.
copy.
Yeah.
So you got a copy when it released.
Well, and because I like standing in line at night.
Well, but that exactly
though?
right.
That was an experience, so that was kind of fun.
No,
Just sitting
it
there.
was fun and it was an experience. But like the reason to pre-order was to guarantee on launch you had a copy of Gears of War 2 or Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, like stuff like that. That was the reason. Now it's all digital. Why the fuck would you
Yeah.
pre-order anything? You don't need to.
Mhm.
And even when you play on console, you don't need there's not enough physical copy demand that you need to pre-order. Because
You used to go in there and get like fucking night vision goggles and shit.
yeah, remember
Yeah.
that was a collector's edition of COD.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like now it's like the fucking it's like, oh, you get 2,000 in-game currency. That's your
Yeah.
deluxe pre-order edition. I guess
If that, or else it's to a point where it's so rare of a collector's that you have zero chance of ever getting it.
Yeah.
There was one when
oh yeah. Oh,
Remake 2 came
ridiculous.
out. There was the
Ooh.
fucking typewriter. There was like a keyboard typewriter, but it was like that fucking special edition. That was like a fucking $900 fucking special edition because they only had like I think 100 that they released. And
Wow.
then,
So
the
you bought
game-
like what, 6?
Yeah, I did.
Wow, I thought you were a
No.
fan.
Yeah, no, right.
Oh, he bought
Um,
6. He's actually making money out of it though. He's got these Chinese kids like fucking typing up novels in the basement.
And I think there was one. Yeah,
Jesus.
I think there was
If
one
they don't
for
type fast enough,
Remake
Diamond eats
4.
them.
He
Was
just
it-
looks at him. He's like, "This is better than Foxconn, right? You little bitches."
I
Get
think
back in
Remake
there.
4 had the coat. You could buy the coat, but that's like a $1,300 one.
The coat? Oh, like Leon's coat?
Yeah, it'd be Leon's coat.
Leon!
Yeah, Leon's coat is like a $1,500 coat or something like that.
Leon, help!
I don't. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna wrap soon here because we've been going 2 hours, over 2 hours.
Jesus.
Well,
Yeah,
that's what
boy.
makes this the 100th episode.
That's what I mean.
special.
That's what I mean. I want it to be special. I want all my friends in here, and
Yeah.
we still haven't gotten to the part where we gamble $2,000 away here.
Oh
Yeah.
man, don't bring me back to that moment.
Come on, we're waiting for it.
Fuck it. Guys, I'm standing on top of the fucking tower here. I'm gonna jump.
Uh-oh.
Okay, yeah, that's
do it.
That's what I was gonna say about that. The guy,
Right.
I forgot to fucking message Justin back this morning because I was working, and then like he messaged me back. He's like, "I'm on the top of the tower at work," and I'm like, "Holy fuck!"
Don't do it
I like
until you put in that next bet.
Yeah, I was gonna do Bender, do a flip.
Holy shit. Suicide jokes are always the funnest.
Yeah, they're the fun. Well, that's the thing. You should be able to joke about anything, you know.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what makes everything fun. But yeah, I don't know what the future of gaming is here with all this bullshit going on. I think I'm tired of microtransactions. I'm tired of battle passes. I'm
Me
tired
too.
of all that kind of shit.
False promises.
I would like to just have some good quality games, you know, like Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy,
Yes.
for example, there's no microtransactions. There's no bullshit. It was just the game. It came out. There was no DLC. I don't even want DLC afterwards. Like,
They had
fuck
the
off with
fucking collector's edition bullshit. They
Yeah.
did.
but it was nothing.
Don't-
It was nothing.
Yeah.
There wasn't.
Don't make me pay for in-game cosmetics.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hate that so much. I really
Mhm.
do.
Overwatch.
Yeah.
Well, that's like an Overwatch, but like the problem with Overwatch is that there's not even a way to like earn the currency effectively. Like you could do your weeklies and your dailies and all that shit, but you'd have
There's
to
a way to
do-
work. There's a way to get the fucking currency effectively. So what you do is when you
Oh.
wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth, have a shower, then you get in your car and you drive down to wherever you work, put in a good 8 hours a day, right? Drive back home, wait 2 weeks, get your paycheck, there you go.
There you go.
That works, yeah. But like that's
And
what
then gamble it away in 8 minutes.
he's still suicidal here. I'll sing you a song when I'm feeling bad.
He's gotta go soon. Where he's going?
Hold me
I don't know.
now.
This is,
I'm 6
You don't-
feet from the edge, and I'm thinking.
you don't gotta go, brother. You can stay here.
Well, that's why
Nice
he said
world.
That's why he said he had to. Holy fuck! That's why he said he had. That's why he said he had to go soon because he's, you know, he did message me before the show and said, this will be my last time on here ever.
This will be a great last episode.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. Well, one thing we'll end with here is like, I laughed, Justin. One of our mutual friends on the old Facebook. I had a laugh
Yeah.
about this. I gotta share this because this is so funny. When
Oh, God.
we have a mutual friend, we won't name him on here, obviously, but like he decided that he's like taking a
Ryan,
break.
isn't it?
Yes, it is. No, no. He said he was taking a break from Facebook, and
Oh yeah.
and you fucking commented on his thing and said, "Oh, but we can still chat on Grindr, right?"
No, yeah. So it's this friend. I don't know. He got like super dark all of a sudden. Like literally, like he changed his profile picture to just like a black picture. And I don't know. He's probably going through some depressive shit, which is whatever we all do. And he's like, I'm gonna take a break from Facebook. And I'm like, we can. And I posted on his comment, and like he's like super liberal, like.
Yeah.
You know, Cody, like super liberal,
Oh, yeah,
like, but
snowflakey.
I loved to fuck with him all the time, and I'm like, well, we can still chat through our grinder match, can't we?
Did he respond at all?
He
or
never
anything?
replied to it.
Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
Like if
So
he
when you're
said,
saying a dark picture, do you mean something like this?
dude, that was so funny. I was like, I told Cody, I'm like, this is the worst Photoshop I've ever done, but it's also the best Photoshop I've
oh
ever
my
done.
god, that was a good one. I like that one. We're not going to talk about it on the podcast. I'm sorry, folks listening.
Shit.
Don't worry, it's on a different website.
Yeah, it's on Pornchub. But
Search up casting coach Kyle.
what?
Just search up casting coach Kyle.
It's on there.
Yeah, that's true.
I just searched it. But is there any? Yeah. So is there anything you guys want to shout out at all before we wrap up? Obviously,
No.
are you coming back to streaming, Justin? Come on, please.
Man, honestly, like I would love to, but I think streaming nowadays is for people that don't have a fucking job, man.
Well,
There's just no way.
you got that.
You
Well,
know, we kind of do our stream once in a while. I just kind of mainly do it just for kind of like the VODs, right, to look back, or and just a little chit chat with friends.
Yeah.
I don't,
Yeah.
like maybe back then I was kind of like, oh, maybe I could try to get into this whole fucking streaming thing. Now I could give two shits. Like again, like I'm so focused on my fucking day-to-day tasks and my fucking actual career job or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
And that like it's just nowadays it's just like, fucking I'm gonna play this game. And it's like if Streamlab doesn't fuck me over, then typically I just click a few times, boom, I'm live and we can chit chat.
Yeah, that's kind of what I do too. Like hop onto the streams just to see if people pop on and chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's fun. It's just normal fun. Like you don't have to sit there and be like, "I'm the next ninja." Here we go.
And the biggest thing too that I always also enjoy is like it's like when we are playing as a group or something like that, and something fucking hilarious comes up. At least we can, you can make a clip of it, and we can just look back and laugh. Like my biggest clip. Now I did also send it, I think, to Phasmophobia at the time. Was that one? It was my biggest clip of fucking dialing. Running into the ghost and we're hiding in the fucking bathroom, and all you hear in the distance is just screaming.
Oh, yeah.
Like
He was just screaming.
Man.
He was screaming bloody murder.
Fucking hilarious.
One of the most hilarious clips of all time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think you need to like take it that seriously. It's really like like you said, it's a young man's game. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to make it, it's the perspective that you take on when you're streaming. It's like, you know,
you got.
I think if you want to make it, you got to put in the grind, and it's just like to have a full-time job is just not realistic these days.
No, and I just basically do it to put more eyes on the channel and just kind of like when I feel like streaming, I'll feel like streaming, and then I'll put the VOD on YouTube as part of the channel. That's it. I could grind it out. I don't have the mental capacity. I'm like, I like doing the podcast once a week. If anything else creative comes up, I do it. I do it when I want to do it. That's how I like it.
Again, it's like again how I'll put it, I guess, in a certain way is it's just coast it, right? You're coasting. You just do it. Like, okay, I'll throw my streams up once in a while. If it seems to catch fire, cool. Okay, well that's great. I'm not gonna go and, like you said, grind for it. I'll just do my thing, and if it for some reason if it kicks off, awesome. If it doesn't, well, I'm not too worried because I still get memories out of it.
Yeah, but that Houster channel has 0 videos.
Yeah.
What can I say? I deleted them all.
Fuck. well, yeah, because they got DMCA, dude. Can't jerk off on camera, bro. Jesus Christ.
Hey,
I still have those videos saved, by the way.
I need those memories. The funny thing is, though, is the difference between like for us playing on Twitch and stuff. Like for this, like especially when I was doing DayZ, there'll be a lot of times where it's so much walking. So I'll put music in the background. I'll play it just enough where you can kind of hear it, but I don't know if maybe Twitch notices it or not. I'm not too sure of. But like we have that one buddy there that he's been doing it for so long, and like anytime there's copyright music, he's like sweating, like, oh, we gotta turn that off. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there putting on about 50 songs per stream. To just blast it. And the funny thing is, it'll probably happen now, but I have yet to get any claims. I don't have any fucking copyright claims on music or anything like that. And I played not thousands, but hundreds of songs.
Does that go against you in some way? Because like I played fucking music on Twitch and I got like copyright, but they only cut out the parts with the music.
Yeah, they'll catch it once in a while, and they'll just mute that section of the thing. I think part of it is if we're not making, because we're probably making them some kind of money from the advertising and stuff. But since they're not paying us to stream, we're not a partner or an affiliate.
Yeah.
Then there's like it's just kind of like just mute it. You're not gonna get really slapped.
Yeah,
for it, I guess.
music copyright on streams is the most brain dead thing I've ever seen in my life.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because all it does is literally bring attention to songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I
have
agree.
you guys been ever jerking off on Pornhub? And there'll be like a cool,
Yes.
there'll be like a cool song, and literally comments will be like, "What is this song?" And,
Yeah.
and guys will tell people in the comments, it's this song, and it's like, sweet, I'm gonna go listen to that on Spotify now. Like
Damn.
on videos and shit. Like, you know, it's just it is the only advertisement for your song. I never understood taking it down. Like, do you think, like, say you're playing Garth Brooks' "The Thunder Fucking Rolls"? I gotta go to the Houster stream at 6:07. I gotta listen to that song.
Yeah, I've really got to listen to that song and also the sound of him getting eaten by a fucking bear.
Yeah. Like seriously though, it's like
And whatever game's on it too, you know.
nobody's gonna like pirate your stream for that song.
Yeah.
No, they're gonna go to YouTube and watch it, or they're gonna go to Spotify. You know, it's fucking the most brain dead thing I've ever seen in my life. It really irks me. But
I got a
You
YouTube
know-
claim.
You know a wild
what?
thing that I've been having.
NHL. I copied a whole NHL game.
oh right, I remember that.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't on public. It was on private. So I don't know why they claimed me for it.
Oh yeah,
I was gonna say like, how do you know? How do you know? I'm the only one who can fucking watch it.
But they do have that. I'll say this short cliff note. On private videos, that's how the GTA trailer got leaked. Hey,
Is it?
Because Rockstar's everybody's brain dead these days. Because they uploaded it a week ago, but it's just privated. They just didn't publish it. It's private. But anybody, the 6,000 people that work at YouTube, they have access to all private videos. So somebody at YouTube leaked it because they saw it and they're like, "Oh, GTA 6 trailer. I want to see that." Because they're just humans. It's not like the people that moderate YouTube are just saints that don't do anything wrong. No, somebody saw it on YouTube, privated, and so they saved it and then just uploaded it on whatever the fuck somewhere. So
I feel like I feel like maybe that's a YouTube problem, not the.
no, it's not a Rockstar problem. It's a
Or more importantly, a Kyle problem.
Well, it is like it's a YouTube problem, but honestly, like Rockstar should know better. Not to like,
Yeah.
like when there's a video privated, it's not private.
Well, they want to get it up before they post it for the day too, right?
Well,
'Cause they don't want to just like
that's the
try
thing.
to upload it that day.
That's right, but they did have it quite a ways before. But again, for yours, it makes no sense for the copyright claim because it's a private video.
But yeah,
It doesn't make sense because private.
yeah.
But-
I got to watch the game. Who cares?
Yeah, it works. Doesn't matter how
If they want to ban me, I'll just fucking counteract it with a counterclaim. I'll just say, hey, it's private. It's for me to watch it later.
Mhm.
It's the only way I could watch it.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. I don't understand why you get a claim for a private video, but
Yeah, whatever.
it was public. I get it, but either way, when's the next when's the next episode of your podcast coming out? So it's How Do We Strem for anybody that doesn't know. It's like you guys were talking about Resident Evil. Are you guys gonna open it up from Resident Evil, or is it gonna kind of stay?
We talk about some other stuff.
Yeah, we try. Yeah, well, eventually, I think we're gonna get better at like trying to, because like the whole idea is it's entertainment. Like talk about video games, movies, and all that. It's just right now for us, that's been just the hot topic. And the joke, the funny reality of it is too. What's the one thing that we notice when I'm on Not Rich's board? I always seem to bring up fucking Resident Evil.
Oh yeah, all the time.
His life.
Yeah, it's literally like fucking.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna fucking deny I'm not a fucking fanboy of this fucking series. That'd put me in fucking denial. But
no,
I'll say the next episode should be up by next Friday.
Because I remember the original one was like about the TV series. You guys were kind of doing episode by episode. So what's this next one gonna be about? Just general shooting the shit, or?
Yeah, it's just whatever.
Yeah,
mostly
whatever.
media shit that we're watching in the times. So
Yeah.
probably have some Lethal Company talk on there.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
that I've played it
Yeah, I know.
with friends anyway.
Bro, they got that Mimic out now.
Oh my
Ooh,
god, yeah.
That's some scary shit.
Mhm.
So
Like
yeah, no, that'll be good.
Mimic door. But either way, we got to shut her down here. We're going with 2.5
Yeah.
hours.
Justin's got to jump.
Justin's got a crane to go.
I'm midair
climb.
right now. Let's go.
He's been standing there for a long time.
It's before you jump, can you give me 15?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need
yeah.
to
You really need that
complete my
card.
computer build.
Shout out to Justin, miss you, bro.
I miss you guys too.
He'll text me at text me at like midnight tonight. Please tell mom this is not her fault.
Jesus.
He does that, be hilarious.
Jesus
But
Christ.
also terrifying.
That's Billy Talent lyrics, just so you know.
Oh.
But yeah, either way, well, I think we'll wrap her up there, guys. Thank you for joining me on the 100th episode. That's crazy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Thank you for having me on.
And
For the
good job on the grind, dude. Like, respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been keeping it up. I've been going, and I've been having some guests, and I've actually reached out to some other people about coming on, and there's another person.
One of them me?
Yeah, you're always welcome. You can come on whenever you want.
Yeah, only once a year.
You're a fan favorite.
Who's your next special guest?
I don't know yet. We'll have to see. But I did talk to. I'll talk about it after because I don't want to ruin it.
Ooh.
But Ryan knows her.
Her.
Yeah.
Okay,
cool. Child, things are gonna get easier.
Like Justin was saying earlier there, like that grind that you put in, like 100 episodes, like I've been I know we originally kind of started trying to co-host or whatever, and then kind of, I just really have a bad tendency of fucking
being a piece
burning
of shit.
out. Yeah, being a fucking piece of shit. Burning out very easy and stuff, and like it's awesome seeing you fucking go through this. And again, I said this also in like a message a while back, but also Kyle too. I'm gonna throw a fucking thing out for you too, because with the how do we stream podcast, like Kyle's the reason why it's up in the air. Like that's not on me. I've been trying to do the video thing, and I just fall very short on that.
Yeah.
So I just want
unintended.
I just want to get that shout out to both you and Strem on that. Like you guys have done incredible sort of thing. So
well, thanks. Yeah, I guess Jessica
Yeah,
just
we'll-
fuck himself.
We'll pay you your check.
Apparently, my gambling stream wasn't enough for you.
yeah. Well, I didn't see my 15, so
Yeah, no, like I said,
Getting cold up there.
It's all about that consistency, and like lately we've been getting a few more videos hit and stuff on YouTube, and the subscriber count has actually tripled. Like it's up to
Wow, it's 3.
well, yeah, yes, no, it's up to 20. Beginning of the year is sitting around like 12, I think, and now it's up to 29. So it's like it's doing
not
better.
triple.
It's well, kind of close.
think about this way. Maybe
enough.
this is crazy, but Joe Rogan, right? He does his podcast. Sorry, now you're gonna get fucking flagged, but
Oh
you
shit.
can blur me out and blur that out if you
done,
want.
bud.
Anyways,
You're
yeah.
fucking done.
Game over.
I call him Bro Jogan, actually.
Bro Jogan. We'll call him Bro Jogan. Bro Jogan, he started his podcast back in 2008, 2009. And honestly, I didn't know anything really about it, and I don't know how big his podcast was. There's going to be what I hope for you and for the dedication you put in. And, there's a part of me, I hope the same thing happens with How Does It Stream. But I hope it's one of those things. Yeah, and everyone. I hope it's one of those things where your longevity of pushing this podcast, it gets to a point where that I don't know, that spike happens or that attention finally gets caught and you skyrocket.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, Joe always talks about it on his podcast about how that's how it started. It's just he said it like 2008 to 12 or whatever. Like nobody's listening barely, barely. But then it just and podcasts weren't really a thing back then. Like they weren't very popular. But then it just caught fire. 2016 is when it really caught fire.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really lots of people are listening. And yeah, it got out of control, and that could definitely happen again. It's just I enjoy doing it, and I do it at a pace that's acceptable to me.
Yeah,
I could
that's
do
the biggest thing.
I could do 5 episodes a week. That would fucking kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
that's exactly how you should do it, in the sense of do it because you enjoy it. Don't
That's
do
what I
it
mean.
for you're doing it for enjoy. And if you keep it that method mentality, it's just like when the fame comes, well, it's just maybe there'll be a little bit of stress because of the fame, but at the same time too, it should still be an easy progression to further into it, I guess.
Yeah.
But,
and this goes for your gambling streams too, Justin.
What?
Yeah,
just keep doing
keep on
it.
doubling.
Just keep doing it. Just keep losing money.
Yeah. And but that's the thing. Like, I do what I can. Sometimes the podcast is longer, sometimes it's shorter. It's all about what I'm feeling at the time, and like I'm not gonna just extend it to extend the time. If I'm not feeling it, I'm not feeling it. That's kind of how it goes.
Yeah.
So and same with the gaming and the live stream and all that. I just do it when I want to. And obviously, if it took off and you're making a bunch of money and stuff, and it could be your job, I'll put more effort into all that stuff because I'll have more time. But I'm a realist, just like Justin said. We all fucking, streaming and that stuff. It's for somebody without a job. Like we all work 9 to 5s. They're not all 9 to 5, 6:30 to whatever sometimes. But we all have jobs that are full time, and that saps your energy, especially when you're over 30. Jesus Christ.
Oh God, man.
I know. Like I can't even talk to Justin when he's on shift. He's like,
literally, I'm out. I'm done.
He's fucking Nosferatu.
Yeah.
It comes out of his crypt once a year. But yeah. So keep up the grind, guys. I hope to have you guys back on again. That'd be sweet to have. Like I said, anytime you guys want to come on, just let me know.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Episode 150.
Unless you get canceled, I'll just avoid you.
Oh,
yeah.
Because I abandon my friends easily. Yeah.
I know.
But either way, yeah, check out Kyle and Ryan over at How Do We Stram. You guys are on what? You guys are on Spotify. Do you have the YouTube channel up?
Yeah.
Pornhub too, I think. Don't forget about that.
Oh yeah.
That's my private thing. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
That's just a stram.
That's Farm D content.
I think we're gonna try to figure something for YouTube. I was trying to do a video thing. I'm still trying to get that fucking sorted in my head. We've kind of thrown a few ideas, but it hasn't really. Again, just trying to find that where to go with it.
Yeah. And you're also the co-owner of Whiskey Studios, so you got that too.
Yeah.
Co-owner. Yeah. I guess that's on there once every 2 weeks, maybe.
You're on there once. You'd still do that once every 2 weeks, hey?
Yeah. That just because again, it came down to just getting burned out. So we do, and again, it's on a topic that I enjoy. It's Resident Evil. So pretty much what we've done is instead of doing 2 days, like every week, 2 hours, we just do 1 week, 4 hours. So it's you still get that same coverage. But I feel like, I don't know, just better progression.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's awesome. Well, again, thank you guys all for joining me. And thank you out there for listening. Do you guys know how I end these things?
By coming to my house and jerking me off?
I was going to say the fapping noise. Or...
You guys know what I say. I say links to all social media in the description below. And I'll see you guys
later.
Next week.
Next week, yeah. Somebody got it. All right, bye, guys.
I'm the only one who watches, apparently. Jesus.
Yeah, I only got one true fan on here. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Peace.